So without further ado, Caleb, take it away.
I would send nudes for money.
I want to show you,
Off to a good start, and off to the fact that we don't have a father in the picture.
unfortunately, the modern young woman in grand display.
So because I was in Austin, I'm like, oh, let me get Tinder again to explore the area.
Nose ring, rings everywhere on the face, horrible makeup. You can probably tell, you can see, she also has tons of foundation on her face. Keep in mind, a lot of men don't realize this, and a lot of women still thinking full men. There's guys like me who are very savvy, who, despite what you might call me as being homophobic and the sort, I actually grew up around a lot of classic gays, and I'm more friends with actual gays in high school. And I know not just facial care routine, but also makeup, foundation, and basics of it. And I can tell you, she is covered in toner and foundation right now. So, probably horrible porous wrinkling skin underneath. You can see, though, especially the mouth line here, the nostril. This is a telltale giveaway. Gentlemen, word of advice, if you ever go on dates with a lady and you are concerned you might be catfished, let's say you met her online, make the first date a drink date. You know, when I say drink date, to go for coffee, but go to the beach. Go for sunbathing or swimming at the beach, or at a water park or pool. Obligations entail that she has to wear, you know, a swimsuit, whether it be a one-piece or, you know, two-piece, doesn't matter. Point being, you're going swimming. One, the makeup comes off because of the water, and number two, most importantly, you get to see the body up front. She can't use a sundress to conceal herself. She can't use anything else to conceal her frumpiness. You get the full picture without playing mind games, unlike me, who can understand mind games, understand physique, and see cellulite from a mile away. I just like to do that too, because it basically says, you're going to be basically as bare as I'm going to be. And basically, we're telling each other up front that none of us were catfish, and then we go from there. Now, that may sound very shallow. If not, it sounds like I'm trying to fuck them on the first date. Truth be told, no, not really. But it gives me the full picture of, like, listen, it conceals enough, but it also prevents any false pretenses from being placed. And back to her, though, especially this, modern woman, you can see the nose ring, you have all the makeup, the horrible eyeliner. Ugh, hunty, that is terrible. She had random tattoos up and down her arm, red-dyed hair, weird hairstyle to be off-putting. I'm sorry, also I put this too. Despite my ability to somehow attract women of the darker complexion with more melanin in their system, I actually prefer lighter-skinned girls, i.e. East Asians or white girls, because I'd rather date with my own race. Same token too, I seemingly have pulled a lot of Latinas and African women and some Middle Easterners, and I just, at this point, I've grown tired of you know, just of dating those types, but I can tell you this much, she is doing all the things and flares that I'm just like, listen, if you want natural beauty per your race, it's not stereotypical, just, you have beautiful onyx hair, onyx black hair, but if it's straight or wavy, you can put it in a nice look. You don't need to dye it, don't need to put up with this hairband right now. Or if a black lady has naturally curly hair, like either afro or long black curly hair, I very much used to prefer that. Because I like natural. I don't like forcing braids. I mean, some ladies can do braids, some ladies can pull it off. I prefer my hair to be more natural. She's doing no favors making herself look ugly, but then again, the dating pool is so, on the women's side, is so low barred that men will chase after this, and yeah, I have no interest in that type of the Roman nose you can see right here.
Yeah, with a attractive male. He low-key followed me up to my hotel room.
Who?
This guy from Tinder.
Okay, so you met?
And then he was trying to hook up with me, and I was like, no, I'm not like that anymore. And then I low-key kicked him out.
She went around
I low-key, come on.
a lot of guys and hooked
Yep, that's what she did.
up. Okay, that's good. She consented to it, they consented to it. Then she flew here in Austin, chose to meet up with a guy. The guy wanted to hook up, and she just made him sound like a creep.
Said no to him multiple
Yeah. And this is where the title of the episode, I suppose, comes in, where false rape accusations. I was holding it off, because if it was a genuine rape allegation she made, and she called the police and made a false accusation that she's going to, you know, giggle and tee-hee about, brother, I would have been balls to the walls in fury. But Caleb does also play up these thumbnails and titles with almost facetious, borderline facetious claims, though they are just enough to not be what's the word? Slander or defamation based on what the person says, but sometimes Caleb does play it up for the thumbnails, and that's his game. He's very good at this, I will say. But yeah, she's a piece of shit for doing that.
Multiple times, like he was.
And by the way, too, if you look at the thumbnail of the title of the stream after my joke about the 19th Amendment, you see that I said it should be perfect for VTubing or Western VTubing. Yeah, is a whore, is a slut. Currently, only this month feels like she doesn't want to be a slut, so she goes on a purity cycle, and she shits on men, and then she makes false accusations against men to get attention for herself. Very common amongst the current roster of the big girly pops right now. Very common.
To take off my clothes, and I'm like, no.
What? No, you are pushing the goalpost. She did not say that. You are literally why nobody believes any claims, any assault claims.
And we'll get to what I have to say about punishment for false rape accusations down the road.
Anything at all. You have destroyed it.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
The girl you met last night is trying to insinuate that you assaulted her. Please give me a call back. You gotta hear his side of the story, right?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas in July.
Oh no, not Christmas in July, please, Caleb. I know you have a lot to sell, but please, man, do not do this.
I'm in a giving mood, even for you naughty ones. Budget, debt, investing, real estate, all of it. 50% off.
I like how he's doing the suave post for this. This is pretty good.
Right now. Not sure where you stand? My new and improved.
Listen, Caleb's not a good-looking guy by conventional standards, but he does have the marketable face that you can put on a real estate billboard and sell homes with. This guy has the face for marketing, not the sex appeal, not in the other way we usually use for marketing. He has the face, that smile that you can trust, or supposedly can lure you in. He's got that charm. So bravo, Caleb. Bravo.
Hammer quiz does the dirty work for you. 2 minutes and you'll know exactly how naughty or nice your finances look. Plus, next steps based on your score. Take the quiz, then take advantage of 50% off.
I got a credit score of 815. I think I'm sailing well. I've never had debt in my life. I've done financially well investing wise. This year alone, without following inside trading, my portfolio doubled by 400, like basically almost doubled in 2 weeks. And it's not even like, oh, insider tips and tricks or anything. I just held on to stocks and dividends from Garrett Motion and Borg Warner and Snap-on. Industry goes, whether you think or not, with tariffs or anything else, the industry still goes on. Well, this oil thing's got a problem. Well, there's still trucks being built for commercial industry. There's still ships being built for commercial industry. There's gonna be a replacement for ships. You gotta go to mechanical engineering firms. Sorry, I don't buy into quick day trading because I don't have the time to do so. But I make a decent income on my way back in. I won't brag about how much I actually have in savings. It's quite decent for someone my age, but I think Caleb would attest to it. There's people far better than me, but for just a random schlub from the middle of nowhere, from Hyperborea, I'd say it's a pretty good amount. But on Caleb's note here, I do appreciate that he's good at hustling his product, his pitch.
And finally fix your finances for good.
Hi, my name's Camille. I'm 22 years old.
Also, I forgive chat. I'm not trying to do sexy VTuber man voice. I know a lot of male VTubers will do that. Lefty ones that don't have the ability to do so. This is my natural voice partially. It's also the fact my voice is croaking it because I'm going off a tonsil, a bit of a throat infection and tonsil sickness right now. So I do have a bit of a croak to my voice. So forgive me for this.
I'm from Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Camille. Oh boy.
And this
Remember, this is the name she chose for herself. I'd like to know what her real name is. Probably Sky.
is financial audit.
Thanks for coming down to Austin. What do you do up in Newcastle for a living?
I work as a direct support professional, or DSP.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
What are you making?
I'm actually making pretty good for the area. I make $20 an hour, and then also I get gas mileage reimbursement every month.
20 USD to age 22. Support role directly. So I'm assuming you should be dressed out directly out of college, about a year or two out of college. If it's a low in terms of like housing, or mainly, and I'm gonna agree with Caleb on what he says about renting. I don't want to be a rentoid my whole life, but ideally when you're young, renting is a better option. Being flexible and able to move on the fly is better. Renting in big cities, that's the suicide note of it. If you're living into renting in more suburban areas or countryside areas, it's fine. You know, my point, as I'm trying to get across here with Caleb, is that that's not terrible for income wise. Alright, I'm assuming she's just starting. May have taken a gap year of high school, who knows? It's not terrible. Remember, $20 USD. I need my international audience, and myself included, to remember that USD compared to your dollar, just the basics of conversion, understand, it's not that terrible.
Well, are you driving all over the place?
Oh, yes.
What's happening?
Yes, you get 67 cents per
Editor, please never do that again.
mile.
Okay, but so what hits your account then?
You know what's the worst part about 6-7? The whole shit show that was the 6-7 meme for the longest time, and it still kind of goes on to this day, but it's usually with like out of touch parents or people doing it ironically. In 2025, I hit a growth spurt again. And I'm already very tall to begin with, and I hit 6'7". And legally on my licenses and on my like government paperwork, it is 6'7". So, fuck you. I hate the fact that God decided to make my height the same number as that fucking meme. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Having the 10% Dutch in me is not fun.
Per paycheck cycle.
So right now I'm kind of in the starting period because I just started this job like in May. So it's kind of like,
Wait.
I'm unsure.
March, April, May, June.
Because I had a different job.
I mean,
so,
you're over a month in.
Yeah.
At this point,
but it's kind of like my boss didn't want to like throw me to the wolves. She kind of wanted to like set me up a little bit.
Sure, but are you not working your full time?
Well, right now my last paycheck was like average 37 per week, but I also had the mileage.
37.
37.5 hours each week.
37.5 hours. Okay, she said 30, like 3,700. I'm like, what the fuck are you making up per week? But no, 37.5. Round conversion. Okay, that would be 10, 200, 600, 600 plus that. 140, 740, 740, and then 750. So 750 a week. Okay, 750 a week before taxes. That's gross before net. Okay.
No. What's the number that hits?
I would say that one was like 1,000.
750. She'd be about $1,500 bi-weekly, or bi-weekly income. I guess they're doing here rounding up gross pay, 1,600.
1,600 with the gas mileage reimbursement
Per week?
every 2 weeks.
Every two.
Bi-weekly.
Okay, so
It's
1,600 you said?
So 3,200, 3,200 a month. Okay. And let's just put it down this whole way too. 3,200 plus $35,400. No, it's 1,300 a month. Okay, it's 6,000. Okay, I see the picture. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So are we thinking it's going to be that 30?
So basically almost $39,000 annually.
200. Listen, Newcastle, I'm honestly not as familiar. What major city is it near? I don't.
I'm like halfway between Youngstown, Ohio.
Oh, God.
And Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay, so this is not an insanely expensive cost of living area. So
No, it's between two steel working towns, or basically industrial cities. I don't think Youngstown, Ohio is steel working, but Pittsburgh was famous for that. Basically, if you live up near the Great Lakes, it's gonna be a lot of industrial cities. The borderline the water.
should be fine doing that. And listen, at 22, that is not a bad place to be.
Both Canadian and American side of things, you know?
Whatsoever, you know, if we're there by like mid 40s, you know, different conversation.
That'd be Detroit, Pittsburgh, Windsor, Sarnia, Chicago, Toronto, Hamilton, Buffalo, you know, that stuff.
But with where you are, that it was actually pretty good. you shouldn't have to be on the show. You're doing very well. But I am being told you're already kind of arguing with your boss about the hours, and you're like sending her long texts, and you're acting kind of and like trying to get your hours shifted.
Cunty is what he's censoring.
And stuff.
Oh, I was starting to get a little bit burnt out because I would work.
Burn out? You're not gonna
burn out at 37 and a half hours. Jesus Christ, girl. I don't even think you're doing education on top of that. I work 40 plus hours a week. Plus I do night schooling. Plus I do a bunch of other shit. Plus I also stream and I do VTubing. Plus I work on my own car and do modifications. Plus I make videos and content outside of things. By the way, I still gotta release that shit on my channel. But, you know, it's pitter patter. My point is, sister, you are not as busy as you think you are.
month into the
Oh, and I work out daily. Like, power lift daily, essentially.
job burnout.
Last
you don't
job
know
I
what
got-
burnout is. You've never
Last
had a
job-
job. You've never had a career. You're barely in your working life.
I had my other job for a year and I got very burnt out because that was like 40 hours a week and I was doing a lot of overtime.
Sister, I would do 60 hours a week. While in school full time during COVID. Oh, not just high school. Also, when I went to my freshman year of college. Yeah. You want to know burnout? Just see me that, no lord.
40 hours a week. Okay, that's normal. We all do that. And we all do a little extra overtime. How much overtime?
Like 1 or 2 extra shifts, but the shifts would be like
What was the
16-hour
job?
shifts. It was another DSP position, but it was more like clients where they had more needs.
So how many hours a week were you working?
Probably like around 48.
Okay, which, I mean,
56.
listen, you're not really in the place of burnout, though. Like,
Oh, it was just over and over and just a lot of issues I was having
like
within
you're
the
at the
workplace.
prime of literally having energy and mental ability
Yes.
Oh, nope, not
in
the
your
prime
entire
of energy.
life.
Nope, I got narcolepsy.
Well,
energy.
still the prime of where you're going to be.
The prime of your life in particular, okay? Let's cut it down sideways. Yes, you have underlying factors, but don't compare yourself to a enterprising young man such as myself.
Be forever.
No.
What, is your narcolepsy going to go away? So
I'm
you'll
on,
probably have more energy now than you will at 40.
I've been
Come
on
on.
medication, but like I had to drop out of school in October because of it.
Okay, yeah, I
Okay.
mean, okay, that's sad, I guess. But I'm just saying, in terms of burnout and whatnot, like this young 20s is when you will have the most energy versus later in life.
Yeah.
So if you're already experiencing burnout now, when there's people doing nursing and doctors and all this stuff working more hours than that, firefighters, police officers, you can name 1,000 positions. I think I work that many hours, you know, I'm not, I guess, on my feet working with, well, I am working with, but besides that, if you're experiencing burnout now, you're not going to survive.
What would you say to the drivers that can't even do 500 miles a day?
They got soft hands.
It's more
You got soft hands, boy. You got soft hands.
like for this job, I was working 6 days a week.
Sure, but
and
you're
only
already
having one day
texting your
off.
current manager about
Yeah.
moving your hours.
Yeah, so
So
I
I'm
would
not even
have-
talking about the previous job. I'm talking about now.
this job,
You're less
yeah.
than a job in, and you're already like trying to change shit.
No, I just
You're
wanted
the
2
new
days
girl.
off. And it's only me.
In
It's
your
a new
first
company.
month.
No, it's a new, like literally a new company. They started in March. I am the only DSP there right now.
I don't know if I'd ask for 2 days off in my first month though. It
Sure.
just look. It's
Well,
just like
that's-
not
Why would you? Oh lord. Okay. You can only ask time off unless it's like something drastic, like a serious doctor's appointment. You know, like an actual like serious appointment where you had something booked in that month before you got on the job and explain them like, listen, I have this one appointment I have to go attend to, but I can come back and back to work. You ask for time off after your 3-month probationary period. Okay, that's when you usually start that time off.
The
Best of
normal, it's
luck.
just it was spaced out a lot, and I was like, hey, like I do need like I need like 2 days.
a
off.
weekend. Do you mean? Is that what
Not a
you're saying?
weekend. No, like during
An
the week.
extra
'Cause she
2
does.
days off?
No, a normal 2 days
If
off.
you were
Because
the-
before I was only getting 1 day off during the week. And
Okay,
like
but
I
I'm
was
sorry.
working
If you're the
weekends.
only employee and this is literally less than a month into the job, and you're asking for 2 days off during the week when the work needs to be done, that's just like
Well-
I'm not saying you shouldn't get it or that you
Yeah.
don't need it.
And something tells me that she is one of those types that's probably on her phone all the time at work. I know these jobs can be very strenuous. I know it sounds like I'm talking my ass, but I've dealt with enough nurses and I've dealt with enough of these direct support workers myself through many different circumstances. I do not believe that she is that go-getter that she's trying to make herself to be. She seemingly, to me, in my humble opinion, my little humble opinion here, is probably the type that is fucking around most of the day. At the desk. If she could blitz all that, and with her narcolepsy too. Now, she brought up, well, I have no energy because of my narcolepsy. Okay, that is a little bit of an inhibitor, but You don't seem to be the type to actually have the energy to get all your paperwork and everything that you can done that can be done in that moment, and just plan ahead to have some more respite for yourself. I know it's a job that, needs more on demand and by the fly type of planning, but for stuff that can be done, it could be done that time. My point is, taking 2 days off in the week, not just when you start, when you're the only one there, you have to make that sacrifice this time being. You can also look for other jobs on that day off, or look for other places, but I wouldn't do that just this early.
Yeah, but that's a
Especially when you're early on this career, get your foot in the door.
bad look. You also accepted the job with those hours. You understood
they
what you were
didn't know
getting
the hours
into.
at that point.
Then why did you accept the job? Because it was
Why
your
would you do
job.
that
You
then?
still accepted.
So basically for each client, we get a certain number of hours they can have each week. My boss is also working
What
as
do
a
you
DSP
do with your
right
job?
now.
Is it, come on. You might have to correct me, but is it not just honestly just like hanging out with those people?
Yeah, taking them out, like advocating for them at doctor's appointment. My last job was more like,
So it's not like the most energy.
well, it's more,
Draining
it's like
job.
empathy burnout.
Empathy burnout. I'm so out of empathy. I'm such an empathetic person, but I have lost all my spoons. Yeah, you're about women going about spoon theory. Sister, I can be the most depressive motherfucker. I still have to show up and give customer service at jobs where I'm doing physical labor or being a blue-collar worker. And I still gotta do some of your job as a customer service rep, especially when I was a mechanic, to talk to customers and do all that song and dance. Let me put it to you simply here. You don't get burnout. Like, you don't get burnout from doing this shit, let me tell you that much. Sometimes when you aren't even dealing with, probably, dementia-ridden clients, you're probably just dealing with, the average elderly folk. I have empathy burnout. Give me a break.
Yes.
Oh, empathy burnout. Come on. Like,
We make new excuses every day, don't we?
what are we doing? Shut the fuck. I'm not saying that's not a real thing that exists in this world, but
Okay, well, don't give her the bone for this.
think of what humans have done throughout all of human history. You have the easiest job ever created in the existence of humanity.
You literally have a job that babysit you and pay you off. A job that was only just recently created. That they only hire women technically for the most part. Or they hire third worlders for. They don't hire Westerners, especially Western men, for this job. Even though they should. You're doing a job that's basically just fulfilling a babysitting role for you and your client.
Nah,
Wouldn't say
there's
it's the
some
easiest job.
easier jobs around you, but I'm talking about in the context of humanity. And they still did their jobs, working sunrise to sundown, working in the factories just 50 years ago. Empathy burnout is the least of anyone's concern from what they've done throughout all of human history. It's really hard to have empathy for that. At 22, you can't be using that already. I'm not saying it's not an actual thing that, yes, it can drain your energy. But at this point, less than a month in, trying to get days off when you're the only employee, you have a pretty simple, easy job.
Well, the thing,
By all things considered, let me do it this way. I've always said this. I have dealt with many women like this before, especially in the automotive. When I was in the automotive career, so with clientele, the bitches and the ladies that will always tell you to walk a mile in someone else's shoes to try and handpeck you and finger gestate at you. Walk a day in my shoes. Walk a day in my life, right? You hear about the streamers, so I'm like, we had that joke a while back that streaming so hard is much harder than 9 to 5. I would kill to see half of male and females streamers that live easy life. Even the ones that kind of agree that this is all bullshit, right? I'm talking about even Asmongold. I'm talking up there too. Yeah, sure. I'm not trying to make digs at Asmon outright, but I'm just saying have them work a job where you can't just be, well, bro, I can sit back and kind of do enough to get by where I won't get noticed in the American dream. Do a blue-collar job. Do a technical job. Do a physically laborious job, but it's not low-paying. Do a more technical job where you use a lot low-paying because they shunned a bunch of third worlders in our jobs. So do ones where it's very much you need a technical mind for stuff. Do stuff where it's physical. They won't last a day. They would not last a day. And this is not even oh, you got soft hands, boy. Brother, you are not going to last a day. And a lot of these chicks like her, too, they would not last a day in any of the jobs I've worked. Pointing that out right. I've had many different job experiences, many different fields of operating. Even when I was doing student jobs and part-time jobs and minimum wage jobs. I've had so many different types of fields and jobs. And they always gave the girls, the easy jobs. They always gave them the easy, cushy ones that made the most money, right? You got two people in front of you. One's a kind of frumpy blonde-haired girl. You got a handsome young man like myself who was physically fit. They would put me in the fucking kitchen, even though I had full qualifications and credentials for serving. She didn't have any serving experience, neither did I, but she had no serving experience. Actually, I had busboy experience, but she had no serving experience, and she had no qualifications for alcohol training. And I put on the full charm, and I had far more confidence, but they were like, well, we really need a strong guy in the kitchen, but we want to have her work serving frontline. I get it, women do bring in more tips sometimes, but my point is like, these girls who have had nothing but the easy way pay for them in front of them, you'll see some silver spoon in hand guys that'll do this. You put them in any field that your average Joe goes through, they won't last a day. They will not last a day.
Thing is, it's not even weekends. Like my current schedule right now, like this past week.
Okay, it's not weekends.
No.
Great, that's
like
good.
Cool.
Throughout the week. So like this week I have off obviously yesterday and today. And then I worked 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday I was scheduled to work 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then Sunday I worked like 2 to 4 or 2 to 4:30. So that's kind of what the schedule is, but it's like
Are
some
we
longer
crying
shifts.
right like now? I'm not sure.
Oh,
what's
no, I'm
what's the
fine with
point
this
you're trying to make?
I'm fine with the schedule now. It's like instead of that would be my schedule for 6 days in a row, and I only have 1 day off.
I mean, you literally.
I will admit something a bit on my part. I've done jobs where I've had to flip-flop my scheduling too. I am very much a guy who likes a routine, a uniform schedule, so I don't have to plan constantly around it every single day of the week, because I have a lot of shit on the fly that a lot of employers don't realize, and you can't complain like, Steer, you gotta build by my time, even though the company goes otherwise. It's like, I have my own things I have to do. So, I like jobs where they have a uniform schedule. I really like that. If she's flip-flopping around and she has the ability to do so, then that tells me she has plenty of time to, and she's able to flip-flop like this around scheduling, then just tell her she has plenty of time, like free time outside of her job to just, has no responsibilities outside of her job that she can just do this. And it's like, so what's your complaint? Get the skill sets in, get the experience, and try to go for something better. And then try maybe to go for schooling for managerial positions.
Really told your boss you wanted the 10 to 7 hours. So
Yeah.
you negotiated that time.
Yes, I
so
did
what the
say
fuck are we
that.
talking about right now?
I'm more talking about the fact
Imagine being
that I
the
needed
person
more
asking
than
for
1 day
something
off.
and when they get the thing, they
Don't get smart. Don't get smart with her. Caleb. Sorry, that bitch better not get smart with Caleb about like this, because I can already tell her she's got that mouth off, the mouthing off that just a lot of entitled women would have, and she's just putting on full force for Caleb right now. Caleb doesn't really call it up. I've seen a lot of like chicks go to the show that are very entitled, and they will. I've dealt with many of these too. Fucking hell, like you wouldn't believe, and they got that stern snark and mouth off to you, and like head bobbing and shaking. It's like my world's the only thing that matters. It's like, get the fuck out of the way. I have better things to do.
ask for, they complain about it and say they're having empathy burnout. What the fuck are we doing?
No, I was having the empathy burnout before. I'm like, I need more than
Okay,
1
then
day
get
off.
another job where you need less empathy. What the
Yeah, like you're just moving the goalpost at this point with yourself to make it more of a victimization.
Oh,
You flubbed to begin with.
that's my issue. It seeps in every job, Caleb. Even
no,
my
your
retail
issue
job.
is you can't handle your own emotions and you're using excuses to not work.
No, I do like
Dude,
working.
you're 22.
Oh, no.
You'll be fine.
You got me all wrong. I like to work. I like to feel like I'm doing something for the bigger picture.
Just not empathetic.
Oh yeah, here we go. I'm for the greater good, for the best and better of all mankind. I just like to do work to get my hands busy and make some money. That's really all I care about. That's all I care about.
Like, apparently, because that gets drained real quick.
It's just hard, especially
Oh,
also
yeah.
with
It's like, what can you do for the rest of your life if this is already happening?
I
That's what
actually do have
concerns me.
plans.
Oh, what's your plans?
Going to nursing school. I actually just talked to my mom today. We have a plan.
Are you not going to do empathy in nursing? Because
Well, I feel like it's less because you have like so many different patients, and it's not like you really have like the same patient for like
okay,
constant.
fine. Let's talk about hours. And nursing is brutal hours.
Yeah, we can agree on
How are
that.
you gonna survive that?
I've done
you
16 hours
done,
shifts
but you're
before.
less than a month in and you're already trying to get time off and complaining about shifting your hours to your boss. Come on, you wouldn't survive nursing. Come from a family.
Now, nursing, I do know, does have rotational per week on their shifts. Like, the shifts are long, but it's not 7 days of the week, right? It's a couple more days off. So it evens out in a way, but my point being is that Sister, you're gonna be going for 16-hour days. Like, come on.
family of nursing. You wouldn't survive nursing.
My mom actually is a nurse.
And you wouldn't survive doing what your mom does.
Exactly.
Oh, she believes I can survive.
She believes, but does she know what's happening with you texting your boss and all this shit?
Oh yeah, she knows. She actually encouraged me to be like, oh, she's like, you do not
Then
need to be
she's
working 6
encouraging
days in a
bad
row.
behavior and she's a enabler because that doesn't really make any sense. Nursing is like burnout to the
As I said before, if you want to see the best saboteur for a woman, look to another woman for that. As long as the mother too.
extreme, man.
Whether it be out of good intentions paving the road to hell, or just basic intentions to, sabotage them.
Well, I feel
Okay.
like with nursing, at least there's like different options. You don't just have to work in a hospital.
That is true. There are
Yeah.
lots of options when it comes to nursing, but you are going to start on the bottom rung of the ladder as well at the same time, if we're
Yeah.
being honest. This is very, let me see these texts between you and the boss.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm also having another issue where this client keeps calling me out of hours, so it feels like I can't really like be off.
So put on Do Not Disturb for the time being. You're on a podcast, ringtone off, Do Not Disturb on, put on mute. Simple as.
Of work.
Oh my goodness, shut the I have no
My boss
sympathy
specifically
for that.
did say,
I have
"Hey,
always
you're not
been
on
reached
call."
out to bosses outside of work hours. That happens here. I have no sympathy for it. I'm sorry that like we all want the work-life separation. That is something we all strive for and should strive for
all want
as
that.
bosses and employees. It's a good thing to strive for. It is also just a reality of life that all aspects of life intermingle with each other at inconvenient times. That is just a reality. I'm sorry for the lack of empathy on that,
The only
but
times I've been on call. Yeah. Yeah.
that is a real thing.
I do feel like my boss is handling it well, though. She's like, okay, yeah, like we can work with that, but we need to also
you not
still
show
put
me the
clients
text? What are you
first.
doing?
I'm looking for them.
What do you mean you're looking
I
for the
text her a lot.
Why
I'm looking for them. I text her a lot. You see her pitch. Her just getting snippy.
texting your boss so much?
Because it's just me and her having the same clients right now in Newcastle, so it's kind of just us. I'm hunting. I mean, you can hunt if you want. It's very much text, though.
Okay, so what are we talking about, man? What are we talking about today? Because you do well. You're gonna.
You can also search through text and remember correctly on SMS messages. Like you can sort and go to a certain date too. I feel like a lot of because also a lot of these boys also don't even use like SMS messages. They use like other forms of text messaging, whether it be WhatsApp or Messenger. Unfortunately, a lot of job sites are trying to force you to make LinkedIn accounts, and they use their Facebook account. I remember those. I did not make a Facebook account. I was very impractical for them, but it's like I'm trying to work fucking Dairy Queen. Shut up. But my point being is that, or since I'm trying to make Snapchat of all things, what I'm getting at, and I'm trying to point this out and put this on the ground floor for everyone to understand. It is horrifyingly startling that through the sheer amount of streamlining of technology that we saw in the late 2000s to 2010s, making it easily accessible for non-tech savvy people, that people have also become, instead of like, oh, this entry level to begin to learn, people are horrifically lazy. And the other thing is, a lot of millennials and older Gen X, tech professors don't understand, or computer engineers don't understand. And it's also a fault for laziness of like Gen Z or late millennials of not actually taking the taking some action to relearn and to learn how the basics of it. A lot of schools, when they did computer classes, you had teachers who equally did not understand computers. Doesn't matter if they were boomer, Gen X, or millennial teachers, depending on how young they were. Never understood computers themselves. Never were proactive to learn themselves. So you had basically tech classes run by tech literate teachers in a lot of schools. And they also started to remove computing classes when I was going to high school. You know the reason why? Well, Gen Z is on their phone and they have their own computers. They are the most tech savvy generation. We have not got to that point in evolution yet where a baby can can hop on a PC and start running code through a generational instinctual behavior. It's not like the baby chicks that can hide away from the shadow of a hawk. We don't have that concept. Far from that. It's actually an impossibility to have that. People need to be taught, but they just seem to think that because Gen Z's on their phone all the time, or Gen Alpha's on their phone all the time now, whereas all on technology, there's gadgets and gizmos, they'll just be the smartest tech generation in the world. We're possibly the dumbest. We're possibly the dumbest. Because you had a lot of kids who, if they had gaming PCs, it was just to boot up Fortnite or run basic applications. They don't know how to pirate. They don't know how to do basic programming, do basic troubleshooting, can't do basic tech, like IT skills. I had to help a lot of students in college for our tech class in automotive because they didn't even know how to use fucking Microsoft Word, or they only knew Google Documents. They didn't understand OpenOffice. They didn't understand formatting. In fact, I remembered I would lose grades if I didn't use MLA formatting. These kids never learned or how to do MLA formatting, and I'm like, what was your report that you supposedly got 80s on in high school? And I would look at that report, and it's like, if I could see a photo of it, it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, this is the most horribly formatted. Like, it looks like a grade schooler made this report. It's the first time ever on my computer, and they don't understand about basic formatting. It was horrible. And it's like, do you not know how to run like programs and stuff? And like, where's the app? Where's the program? Where's the app? It was that jarring to me. It was that horrifyingly jarring to me that a lot of Gen Z, younger Gen Z, do not understand how to use technology. Because if it's not streamlined and put right in front of their face, and they can just tap on, they don't know how to use it. And also, Gen Z does not know about internet security or privacy. We were raised in a time when we were very much, when I was a child growing up, and I remember I'm like middle of Gen Z, we were hammered home because, was it Samantha Todd? No, not Samantha Todd. Was it? Okay, last name Todd. She was that girl that was that 13-year-old girl that had a YouTube account, but she was the one that famously had that YouTube suicide note before she killed herself because she got blackmailed with flashing her breast by those cappers, and that one guy, especially from Denmark, and that the Interpol basically had to track down. Amanda Todd, there we go. That story was permeating throughout our school system. Like, you probably talked to a lot of like older to middle Gen Z students when we were in elementary school or early high school. Early cyber task units from police forces would actually come to schools to do talks about internet privacy and trying to have us avoid posting photos of ourselves or photos of our address or anything that could be used to trace ourselves back to it. And seemingly everyone nowadays broadcasts their exact location at 24/7. I get it. Your phones track your location. I get that. Not everyone has a faraway bag, but my point is that it just seemed lost on a lot of people. Like, you don't use your fucking name for emails. Don't use your fucking name for your usernames, and they just do that.
But you do well. You're obviously in a financial complete mess to be on this show. But what are we talking about today?
Well, I'm putting myself accidentally in the position where I am going to have to sleep with my sugar daddy for money.
Accidentally?
You have a sugar daddy, and you're going to be sleeping with... So basically, you're just a hooker. You're just a hooker. I get it. People want to go the long distance to runabouts, but she's a hooker. She's going to start selling her body out. Great. Oh, feel bad for me. How'd you put yourself in this situation?
I don't think that's accidental if you have a sugar daddy. You usually don't stumble into that accidentally. Whoops, he slipped inside.
Oh,
Yeah, remember, they don't get desperate. It's an easy income if they can try to mosey up to a guy that they think they can squeeze for a sugar daddy. Remember, yes, there are guys that will sugar daddy girls. I've even had in my case, because I look older than I actually am. I'm not going to reveal my age. Let's just say I was born after the invasion of Iraq. Not exactly born after the invasion of Iraq, but a time period after the invasion of Iraq. And basically how after Iraqi freedom ended. Putting that in mind, I look older for my age, and I've done well enough, or at least I dress well enough, not with like brand names or like flexing, but I just look like I carry myself far better than I am, or far better than most people are. That I've had girls my age think I'm older, think I'm in my late 20s, and try to, oh baby, I want to go on a date. Like, try to pull that sugar tag. You can tell the telltale signs up from a mile away. And I'm like, no. No. Also, little side tangent too. I hate when one of the most biggest turnoffs for me, and just in general, when it comes to dating, or I guess the more risque side of things, is when girls try to flirt with you out of nowhere by using the word daddy. And I just go, I'm disgusted by it. Right? Like to me, it's more so being obnoxious. It's not like the connotations of behind that some people think that's underneath it. No, it's just how obnoxious it is. And it's like, I want a daddy. I want to have a daddy. I'm a pillow princess. I want my daddy. And I just go, all right, you want a daddy? All right, put your clothes back on. We're going out at 12 o'clock at night to go do a spark plug changeover. Time for you to hold the fucking flashlight for me. If you don't do it, I'm going to hit you with a belt. There, you want a daddy? There's your daddy. Like, I don't like that at all. I am very much against that type of shit. Mainly because I just find it annoying. But hey, you do you.
Posted like a fun post on Yik Yak. Do you know what Yik Yak is?
What?
Yes, I didn't know it was a thing. That was a thing like 10 years ago.
Oh, it's a thing for colleges now. They made it so you have to verify, but I put
It always was for college.
Yes, yeah. I only knew Yik Yak through word of mouth.
I posted a thing being like, oh,
Show
like,
me.
I don't have the app anymore. It was toxic, and I brain hurt.
Yeah,
Toxic? Really?
it's like, isn't it like anonymous posting? Okay, what did you post on Yik Yak?
I basically
Again, that
posted
doesn't seem like an accident. You posted something.
I
but-
basically posted something
You can't handle toxicity, get out of the gas chamber. Stop trying to make the world a safe space for you.
being like, oh, it'd be nice to have a sugar daddy, and then he just appeared in the DMs.
Okay, of
Okay, you two basically put the advertisement out there. Silver platter, sell the pussy.
which you can not respond to and block.
Yeah.
No,
So
I did
continues to
respond.
sound like accidents, but continue. Tell me.
Well,
Moving the goalposts.
we had each other on Snap. I did accidentally
Okay,
remove.
so you added him
Yeah.
on Snap. Oops, whoops, accident, click the button. What are you talking about? Continue.
Well, basically, so anyway, I would send nudes for money.
You actually would. Okay.
Well, like
Are
during
they-
hard situations.
Are they good?
I mean, I don't take nudes normally, so I don't know.
Okay. Who
Okay.
was this guy?
He went to my school. Apparently, he did like the online version though. So I
He was a student in school.
Yes.
Why wasn't he just like college students then?
I
Why
don't
was
know.
he paying for nude?
Caleb, I know colleges are still horny basting, but brother, it is not like the 2000s. Some guys cannot fucking get laid. Also, a lot of guys who spend most of their time inside, so talking to girls at colleges, unless going to a party, well, fucking hell. Parties are very much female dominated, and the guys that do get picked, well, they're going to have multiple girls that night, putting that simply. It's pretty abysmal. Also, a lot of girls do OF or they do other shit on the side. Like, basically, they're trying to sell you their pussy regardless in one way or the other through some form of transactional method. That's why I never go to college parties. Just gonna, even though I have lived in a college university town, it's like, yeah, no, pussy's not as easy as you think it is. So yeah, you're not having a good time, Caleb.
I don't know. I actually don't know what he looks like because I refused at a certain point.
Okay, so what were
Okay.
you making via what would you send?
Like 6-ish photos, and he would
Of what?
me
Yeah, of what?
Oh yeah,
like my
pussy spread, vaginal insertion, anal insertion, spread the chocolate starfish, doing titty shots, we're jiggling the titties. Like, what are we doing here?
chest and
Just
stuff.
it was just
And then
oh, you went full hole. That's actually would not do that. That's rough. That might get be wary of screenshots. But okay.
yeah, I literally
Yeah, a lot of girls don't realize this too. Like, I always find it funny, especially you'll find like content creators, not just the types that just only do porn, but like the ones that I'm a lewd content creator and I also stream on Twitch, and they start crying because their nudes got leaked, and it's like, you sold it. People want to do whatever the fuck they want with it. They can, and also we had screen recording. Like, you didn't think anything was gonna happen? I know you're trying to do the performative wah. Do you think it was going to happen to you? It happens to everyone. Do you think it was going to happen to you? Leaks have been going on for 20, 25 years, and now you're the exception? Fuck off.
They yelled at him. I'm like, you're not allowed to save anything and chat or screenshot it.
And did he?
He didn't. Because he would actually ask later on, oh, can you send something to say in there? Yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah, second phone.
How much did you make?
He sent me like 150 to like 200 each time.
That's insane for a titty pic.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How do people not know Google exists? Why is he not happy? Not
Yeah, you can find plenty of better titties and better looking women out there.
on any dating app and just getting laid. It's college. Everyone's
Well, he's only
You know, the funny thing is about college, I spat out a tangent about, like, you know, you can't really find girls on campus. You know what I did? I found women outside of campus. There's difference. Girls on campus? No. Women outside of campus. A decade older than me? Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, there's a handsome young stud around here. Oh boy, let's go eat him up. Yeah. Not only am I a hag enthusiast, I'm perfect cougar bait. But I make it very obvious. I'm like, I'm looking for long term. Like, you know, I don't deal with single. I'm not looking for a baby mama's drama. No, this attractive baby mama who's had no kid at home that night. Well, you know, pork her. I finish that up, but it's like my ideal is just like, I want a woman that's older than me, but I'm gonna date her long term and knock her up eventually before the eggs dry up.
online school and he doesn't
This ain't hey Max. I'm not doing it out fiscal. I've had some wealthy women try to like tell me about their income. It's like, oh, I can spoil them. Like, my first response, and this is what usually gets a lot of them, whether they either A, puts them off because they know they don't want any power over me, or 2, because that power is taken away, they see it's more of a genuine understanding that I'm talking to them, and it's like, yeah, listen, your money, I don't care about what the money you make. Your money doesn't impress me. I find you attractive at your age. It means you're doing something right. I mean, the fact that you have my attention currently, well, we'll see how the night goes.
live near the school. I guess that was his
but-
issue. I don't
okay.
know.
That's
I
pathetic.
do miss him though, because I might have jumped the gun on a potential relationship and I removed him on
I
Snap.
don't know what he looks like.
I want him to find me again. I miss him. Because he would
What do you
check-
mean? You removed him on Snap. Add him again then.
I don't know where he went.
Huh? You don't remember his username?
No.
Well, did you block him?
No. I know. And he like would check in with me emotionally. So it was like a little emotional connection too.
What the is wrong with you? That's so weird of you. You're such a weirdo. Okay. Okay. I guess you need, but you never even seen what he looked like. So you never met him?
No.
So you, okay. Well, you said so you don't accidentally sleep with someone for money or something. Have you slept with someone for money?
Oh, not for money, but I
Well, yes.
You've with other transactional
Or
methods.
the thing is,
Assume
I
you
forget-
slept with someone.
yes, but more I wouldn't do it for money. I more like forgot to ask for gas money, and that's why one of my cards got really bad because I would just be driving around all these different colleges.
Wait.
wait.
Wait, what are you saying? You're driving
The pussy wagon. Come fuck me in my my shitty little Corolla.
all the. What do you mean driving around these
She's a prostitute.
different
Great.
colleges?
I had Tinder, and there was not a lot of people at my last school because I transferred schools because of this. But
Because of this?
yeah, because of the hookup thing. Like I literally had like mental breakdown slightly.
Okay, so you made a reputation for yourself, and now you're regretting it because everyone knows you're a cheap hole. You dug your own grave in LA, and I say this is also something you'll see a lot of streamer girls, like Vtuber especially. They have this reputation, they brag about this reputation, and then when people use it as an insult against them, how dare you? I don't want to be lewd. I don't want to be sexual. I got fucked on stream. I hint, nudge, nudge. We know that one. I got fucked live on stream. Basically, you earned a reputation. You did things that you really didn't need to do. You said things about your stories. You shared all this stuff. I don't think it's ever going to come back to bite you in the ass. Oh, but guys don't get called that when they sleep around. Well, man whores do exist, and long-term dating, you aren't going to have a good time if you're a man whore. But let me also put it to you simply. Any woman can be a whore, a slut, a hole. There's enough guys that will go for the bottom of the barrel fat chick and fuck her. There's fat chicks out there with higher body counts than supermodel men. Okay? But let me put it to you this simply. A man that doesn't come from money, that's not a silver spoon in hand, doesn't have all that money either to buy or to entice, right? A man that's a playa, that can get it naturally through charm and looks, he's not good for long term, but mind you, that's also impressive he's able to do that. Now, we don't dap him up. We're like, okay, we kind of wish we were like him, but so you sit there in the long term, it's like, he's not going to have, it's just like any other chick who sleeps around, they're not going to be stable in a long-term relationship because they can't make that romantic connection.
Because of what? I'm so confused. You're saying things, but I don't know what you're saying.
Oh Lord,
Give
it
me
was
the
like
full rundown, dude.
it was a very impulsive time of my life, and I really regretted it, and I had a breakdown.
What did you do? You're not saying anything.
I drove around to all these different colleges and got myself into bad debt. That's why my mom is paying off all my
Bad debt
cards.
for how? Why?
I'm not asking.
You are trying to hide details. You're on a financial audit show. Spill it out. You're gonna make all these claims to make victimhood mentality. You better have some evidence to back it up, sister.
For gas money because I would be driving like up to an hour.
Why were you driving to the?
Why were you driving? He's like, because you wanted to fuck. You want to get new flavors of dick, new types of dick.
Different college campuses. Do you know how to tell a story? Why were you driving to different college
For
campuses?
hookups or like.
So you were
yeah.
you were getting railed at different college campuses.
So you're a bike. You're the town bike. Everyone's ridden you. You're the fucking county bike. You're the state bike.
Yes.
And for free.
Yeah,
This
basically.
wasn't sugar mommy.
No.
Or daddy, I guess. Okay. So why'd you bring up the sugar daddy thing if you're just going around getting railed?
Because I looked at my time and I was just like, man, I could have gotten so much money for just like that, basically.
So you have regret because you didn't sell your pussy. Oh my goodness. Now it's not even buyer's remorse. It's like, do you know which pussy is out there, sister? And by the way, you are not attractive. You're just easy. You're an easy fuckhole, right? In other words, as Adam Smasher would say, ignore the face. But as the words of Adam Smasher, I've actually said this. When I used to have my Twitter, I actually said this to a couple Vtubers who got in spats with me, and they were friends that got in spats with me. I'm looking at a certain Australian rabbit that tried to come after me for going after her friends, even though they made all these claims. And the wise words of Adam Smasher. You look like a cut of fuckable meat. Are you? Just fuck meat. That's it. You are just fuck meat. You have no value. You are degrading acid like a car. The more mileage that's on you, the lower your value is going to be. You are fuck meat. Plain and simple.
You get money for fun. Weren't you having fun? People hook up in college. That's what college is. Why were you doing it? Come on. Are you like a addict?
Kind of, yeah. At the time.
At the time.
I'm recovering.
When was that?
That was like my second semester freshman year to all through sophomore year.
What grade are you in?
I'm now a senior.
Okay, so I doubt you've oh, fine. When's the last time you had sex?
A few months ago, but before that, I didn't have sex in January.
Are you telling me if Brandon right there said, let's have sex afterwards? Okay, he's giving a face, so I don't, okay, either way.
Good job, Brandon.
Oh.
If he wanted
even on a silver platter, he's not gonna go for it, my man.
to. Are you saying you would say no?
I would say we can make out, not have sex.
Which turns into sex, usually.
Yeah, trust me, lady. I've put restraints on girls before who are like, let's just make out. Okay. Oh yeah, you love the sexy body. I can feel that massive cock. I want it in me. Nope, I'm good.
Last night, so because I was in Austin, I'm like, oh, let me get Tinder again to explore the area with an attractive male. He low-key followed me up to my hotel room.
Who?
Oh,
This guy from Tinder.
here we go.
Met a random guy for Tinder the moment you landed in Austin?
No, I did some things by myself. I actually was like gonna try to find somebody like, oh, let's go to a nice food spot or something. I've never been here.
Okay, so you met
Yes.
a man.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then he was trying to hook up with me, and I was like, no, I'm not like that anymore. And then I low-key kicked him out.
Don't play Mystique.
This is so interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, have you followed what she just said? I want to show you, unfortunately, the modern young woman in grand
Thank you, Caleb. And yes, this is also very common.
display. She went around a lot of guys and hooked up. Okay, and that's good. She consented to it. They consented to it. Then she flew here in Austin, chose to meet.
I think the worst part is that you have all these girls who have all this body counts. You know, the high body counts. I think what a lot of these podcasters that will like, and yes, it's a very obvious point that women are very promiscuous. It's the same guys that do get laid essentially all the time. I'm pointing it out there. They're very promiscuous. They sleep around left, right, and center. And then they do the whole, you know, either born again Christian or they do porn, and then they like, oh, I want my porn taken off. Like, it's gonna be out there forever. My point is, that's what they always forget to. At the end of that speech, at the spiel, we don't want girls with high body counts. And all the other shit about the modern woman. I actually just lost my mind. I was going to go on this tangent. It was something actually very important what I want to say. Is that, oh yeah, here it is. There are massive hypocrites. That are massive hypocrites that overvalue themselves, overvalue what they've done. They try to say it doesn't count because X, Y, and Z. It only doesn't count as anal. It doesn't count because he was only under 6 inches. It was only doesn't count because of this. Doesn't count because of that. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. I want my high value guy. Do you see what I'm getting at here? Or, you can't call me a slut or a whore, even though I slut and whore my way up, and I basically go out with nothing but pasties on my pussy and my nipples. Do you see what I'm getting at here? If you get called for what you are, and they throw shit fits, it's like when we watch body cams. And it's not even using slurs, but when we watch body cams, and we see certain races that chimp out or freak the fuck out, and they get called for what they are. The person, not the race, the person. How dare you use that? You're racist, you're racist, because it's that obvious that, yeah, you love this self-destructive behavior, but you hate being called for it. Because stigmata has never really left, because it's primal stigmata. And these girls don't need to whore themselves around like it's back in the primal days. They don't need to do that. They don't need to put on the red light. But they do it by choice. And most girls can't, one, most women just can't take accountability. Number two, most women also have princess syndrome. They still act like into their 20s and sometimes 30s now. We're seeing younger millennials who have reached their 30s. They act, and I have to put it simply because people are trying to take this out of context, they act like they're teenagers. Like they're young, almost barely freshmen high school teenagers, middle school teenagers. That's their same mentality, because they've been spoiled and treated their whole life. You see this with rich silver spoon hand guys and art school student guys, or homosexual guys, if they have like or something, if they have some weird like privileged depression point they can pull it on, with your race or sexuality and this sort. But you see it mainly with girls. They are just spoiled. And they can't take accountability, and they revert to the mentality, words, and behavior of a bratty teenager. And they can't take accountability for the fact that you are a dirty hole and whore. We only see you as fuck meat, as cheap fuck meat, if we are stressed out beyond belief that you are only there to serve our fuck meat, because you've only acted as fuck meat. That is that. Okay? I hate to be that aggressive, but it's just the truth of the matter. You can't go around like you're gonna be a born-again Christian, you're gonna be a nun in the covenant. And also, on top of that too, I'm off tangent here. I can't find nuns sexy as much as people try to make them with costumes. I just can't find it sexy. I find it more distasteful towards the covenant than anything else. I'm not even Catholic.
Up with a guy. The guy
My point is that, yeah, she is just a whore, and now she's trying to blame it on everyone else.
wanted to hook up, and she just made him sound like a creep for coming with her to the hotel and trying
Yeah,
to
she's loose. She was always loose. She's basically alluding to the fact that she's going to hook up. But then, well, maybe not today, because I'm trying to show that I have that strength and power that my old self who fucked and sucked her way through college. And now, she's, with this consent here, she's playing the goalpost of trying to make almost one of the worst accusations you can make on a man, which can ruin his life. Even with fully provable false rape accusations, it will still tarnish a man's reputation and career for the rest of his life. Do we not remember what happened to Jonathan Cain of the Chicago Blackhawks? Right? That accusation cleared up, but he missed like a good portion of his paycheck in the first season. He lost sponsorships because of it. Everyone knew it was bullshit in the start, but we all know what happens. Women, and they don't get. And it's not just the fact that people are believing rape accusations less and less. It's the fact that because there was no repercussions on their accusations, that's why no one believes you anymore. Because you have nothing to lose and everything to gain from it. My point is that when people say, "Oh, serious, what would you do about false rape accusations? How would you, if you had your control of the world, how would you do it?" People often just go, "Well, if I was to do it, you get the same time as they would have got for the rape that you committed." I say, not only do they get the same amount of time as the rape, as if the person was found guilty of the man was found guilty of rape, the woman should only just have to fill that time out. They should also pay punitive damages and the hundreds of thousands, if not millions. If you are going to come with a The worst criminal accusation as an adult woman, I am not bringing in cases of child abuse into this case. If you're an adult woman, you have a rape accusation. I get that's hard to say. If you believe you got raped or roofied, that next fucking day you don't do the, oh, I got ashamed, I'm so traumatized. I get it, it's a traumatic experience. I know. It sounds like I'm doing rape victim shit right now. There is so much fucking support groups. There are so many shelters. There are so many testing centers now. There's so many. You can go to a fucking police station and get that shit filed out immediately. Unless you're in England and you're a white girl in England who got raped by Packies. My point is, get that shit done. Get the rape kit done immediately. Get everything done. You are basically building a case in that second, that moment off the hop, and you have everything you can if you are free from your from your rapist quotations. Because the rape accusations we see that make it to court are almost never a case where a woman was violently raped in an alleyway or pinned down in days in her home, because they often get killed after that, if that was the case. Or the judge threw out because the perpetrator was a different skin color or religion. You see political reasons fall into that. The only time you ever see rape accusations make it to full-blown court like this and that get into there, or it's where the whole circumstances up to it was usually a quote-unquote soft rape, and that's where you find a lot of false accusations in that mix, because it's at parties, or it's at, you know, college campuses, or it's at like homes where something's completely out of the woodwork, like, you know, like wife rape, or like, you know, spousal rape, that type of stuff. You see shit like this where it's in the safest position. It's not what we usually think of rape for. That's what I'm trying to get at here. And the fact that she has the gall to even insinuate something close to that is horrific. Bitch, I would have put, if you go the distance, and then we only saw from the preview, if she goes the distance, I would have, if I was in Caleb's spot, I would go to court for this. I would go to jail for this. I would willingly do this. Hold her by the back of her scrunched up hair and smash her face to that desk multiple times over. Fuck her face up. Because how dare you? How fucking dare you do shit that not only harms men in general, but also credible rape victims?
Go.
Well, we were walking around in public, and then I'm like, oh, do you want to walk me? Like, he was just standing there near me at the elevators. I'm like, are you going to walk me up? And he's like, I don't care. And then I was like, I'm just going to go. And he just... Because
if you're probably setting the tone that where it's like your snappy attitude tone, where you're not happy he's walking all the way up the stairs, and it's also he's not trying to play a creep to you.
Followed me a bit. And then I was
trying to understand what you just said. You were like, you wanted him to walk you up and stuff.
I didn't. I was trying to go up.
You are the modern young woman. You guys are broken. The moment you guys want to hook up, it's totally good. But if a guy wants to hook up, it's creepy and weird. You know, you can just say no and move on with your life.
Oh, I said no to him multiple times. Like, he was trying to take off my clothes, and I'm like, no.
What? No. You were pushing the goalpost. She did not say that.
Oh,
she did not say
that.
No.
He was in
No, you said
No. Now you're adding the story. Now you're making a story. Now you're creating a story. You tell me that shit from the start to beginning to end. You don't just leave shit at, like, because the way remember this. You want to know a lie from a chick? They will add and make more what ifs and make the story go into long spinning tangents of a rabbit hole. If you have something dead to rights, you fucking tell that right off the hop. Instead of like a passive, oh, well, I almost got like creeped out by this guy. No, now you're adding this shit to defend yourself, to make yourself seem like a saint and victim, and to besmirch a guy randomly for your own appearance on the show to make you feel good. You are a disgusting bitch. Okay? And once again, you see this in the internet sphere too. You see this with streamers, you see this with VTubing, you see this shit where they will make false accusations against a guy or have accusations put on them, and then they'll spiral into fucking what ifs and tangents that just don't line up to the actual story. And they add on to move the goalpost to make themselves seem like a victim. You see this shit all the fucking time.
He was trying to.
Yeah, he was in my hotel, and like I'm like walking around doing stuff, and he's like trying to take off my clothes, and I'm like, no. And then eventually I like open up the door, I go, I'm sweaty and I'm tired.
Unfortunately, I don't believe that, because that's what you should have said at the beginning. You're making him sound creepy for being at your hotel when you both walked to your hotel. So unfortunately, based on what you said, I do not believe you. And I know people like you, in my own experience and my own friends' experience, are just liars. When you get called out because you made someone sound like a creep, they weren't a creep, so then you have to make something up to make them sound like a creep. It makes no sense. I don't believe you. Why didn't you say that? You said specifically that he showed up at the hotel.
Oh no, I invited him to come hotel together. We walked around in the public, and then he walked me back to my hotel, which was nice. That was a nice part, but then once we went upstairs, he kind of like came into my hotel room without me asking.
Okay, first of all,
Okay, no,
you
it
guys
was-
went upstairs.
Because I was trying to be
You guys
nice.
went upstairs. It is a natural, organic thing for two people walking around on a date to go upstairs together, unless you specifically give very intentional and clear not even clues, but just say, okay, thank you, have a good day. And then if he starts to come up, I don't want to do that. He is not a bad person for going through the next natural step, of which you have done yourself multiple times. You were not creepy when you did that with, I'm being told, 40 men back in the college days.
Yeah.
which
Oh,
I don't even.
Jesus Christ, she almost has the body count of Werner Voss, one of the greatest aerial dogfighters of all time. Wow.
care. I'm not a body count person. I don't give a. Okay?
I am.
Not even shaming for you. Who cares? Just have sex, have fun. You would not have been a creepy person if you did that, but you were making a guy sound like a creepy person for doing that. Now, if what you said is him walking around your apartment and he was like touching and being weird and you're like, no, I don't want to do this, please leave, and he didn't do that, then he's a creep and should be posted about online. But you didn't bring that up. You only brought that up after 3 times where I said he was doing, just normal, and you had to push the goalpost. Because people like you do that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
be honest right now. Be honest right the now, because if you lie, I will catch you in this lie, because I will contact that individual.
Somebody hook up with Kale with some LA Noire effects, please. I've been binging that game because he ever got me back into playing that, because he's playing on stream with Johan the Butcher. I gotta play LA Noire on stream. I fucking loved that game growing up, and I want to see Caleb with the... I mean, everyone goes that X turned out. I want Caleb with the lie and going through evidence here. But I don't want to do I don't want to do I don't want to do Phelps. I don't want to do him to be Cole Phelps. I want to be Jack Kelso. Kelso is the better of the two, in my opinion.
And we'll put it as his side of the story. Was he in there, in the hotel room, taking off your clothes, and you strictly looked at him and said, no, I do not want to do that? Is that what happened? Because
Is that
I
what
will
happened?
get his side of the story. I have the resources, and I will get him.
Can I say exactly what I said? Because we were in the bathroom, I was taking off my makeup. He comes up to me, kisses me, and then he starts pulling up my
Okay,
shirt.
pause.
Oh,
He
we didn't
kisses
have
you.
this.
Did you
Yeah.
say something? Did you kiss?
No, I kissed him. Yeah,
You kissed him.
because we were doing that throughout the
Okay,
day.
so there's implied consent now. Remember, you are not a victim because you are a young woman. This is what they do every single time. Just like, I want to do the example. When you went to all those college guys' campuses and you kissed a guy and then went further, there was implied consent. Remember, when you did that, you weren't creepy. Continue. What happened?
So basically, he started doing that. I said, no, we're not going to do that.
Okay, good.
Because we did have a
Okay.
discussion
Good.
earlier that night where I said I didn't want to do any of that.
You set a
All right,
boundary.
you said you
That's
didn't want to
good.
do that.
Yeah, that's good. You set a
Okay,
boundary.
say the story.
And then he stopped for that time, and then he kept continuing. Like he would, like I was walking around, like trying to get stuff done so I could go to bed because it was like midnight at this point. I'm like, I got to be up early.
Okay, show me the conversation. I'm going to be real with you. Your data is not the same as everyone else's. You've got your
Here we go. We got some evidence coming up. Like, once again, Caleb brought up the fucking evidence. This is... I love when Caleb goes to a bit of, like, LA Noire here. Because these interviews can get really funny.
own unique mix of credit cards.
But shit, she's doing herself a fucking grave with putting on Caleb here, but also... This is very common, unfortunately. This type of warping to besmirch men in general. They can't do anything to fight back. I mean, literally. Not just verbal... court-wise or in physical to fight back against crazy bitches like her who try to ruin your life. And to them it's fucking Tuesday because they'll do it to 1,000,001 guys and no one will ever bother to ask the trend because how dare you question a woman? Enough is enough.
Maybe some medical bills, personal loans, and collections. Whatever. Your interest rates are different. Your payments are different. Your life is different. So why do you need some one-size-fits-all solution that treats you like a number? Some generic calculator that spits out, just pay more. As if you hadn't thought of that already. That's what
Yep.
sets PDS apart. They don't just look at your balance and say, good luck.
By the way, with every Caleb Hammer stream, you might notice this, I do listen to the commercial and ad breaks. He has quite a few now. He's done a bit more. I'm going to sit through them. Caleb, this is for you, bucko.
They work to understand your specific scenario and help provide alternative solutions to becoming debt-free. Whether you're struggling with credit cards, personal loans, collections, or medical bills, PDS Debt has customized options designed specifically for you. Not your neighbor, not some average case study. You. They've helped hundreds of thousands of people get out of debt. And here's the thing. There's no minimum credit score required. They're not here to judge you. They're not here to shame you. They're here to help you get out and help you save more. Pay off your debt faster and start putting money back in your pocket. This is a company that is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, boasts thousands of 5-star reviews on Google, and holds a 5-star rating on Trustpilot. That legitimately matters. And here's the thing. If I needed help paying off debt, this is exactly where I'd go for help. You're just 30 seconds away from being debt-free with PDS Debt. Get your free assessment and find the best option for you right now at pdsdebt.com/hammer. That is pdsdebt.com/hammer.
All right, Caleb.
pdsdebt.com/hammer.
How many times did you just say that?
You suck with money, so you download a budgeting app. You start with the classic one, YNAB, but everyone just deletes it because it's way too complicated to use. So you go to Every Dollar. That's Dave Ramsey, the personal finance guy, right? Well, they're gonna force you to use it his way. That's not very personal finances. Rocket Money, they got a lot of commercials, but they're owned by Rocket Mortgage. Guess what they want to sell you in the end? And there's the new guy on the block, Monarch. Hundreds of millions of dollars of private equity raising so far. But private equity doesn't have the best track record when it comes to private data. That's why I like DollarWise. Built by these people just like you, for people just like you. No private equity, no gimmicks, just the best budgeting app there is. Download it now, start the free trial, dollarwise.com, link in the description below.
Show you the
Wasn't what
conversation
the
over text.
episode was supposed to be, but I'm so sick of these TikTok brained professional victims thinking something is wrong.
Thank you.
If this dude,
This was all before.
If this dude persistently followed her around after she said no in the hotel to try to keep touching her, that would be bad. At that point, I am on your side and against him. You did not bring that up when you were saying he was creepy at the beginning, though.
That was our whole conversation before we met up. We don't have anything from after.
Because this is the concerning part. Based on how you act and how the amount of hookups you've had, and then the one time someone tries to make a move like you freak out, if Brandon, or if Mika, or if Mark, or if any of us have consensual sex afterwards, this is an example, not a proposal. If that were to happen, you could literally do anything and weaponize that against people whose careers are attached to the internet. And it is disgusting. And the amount of people I've seen you do that to friends of mine is horrendous. You're already having that attitude. But
I've never done that to anyone. Like, I've had situations where I genuinely, like, people have told me, like, that is, Camille, that is assault. And I'm like, well.
Okay, but also.
You got told by your friend group that's assault. Is it really assault? Because it's not like I feel, you know what assault is. Not it's buyer's remorse. Assault is when you are under no ability to defend for yourself, consent, talk, or agree to anything of the sort. It is violent, or it is sly, and it is aggressive while you have no power to control yourself.
I don't even believe it because, for example,
I've never gone further with things.
Because that's something that happens on TikTok all the time where people tell someone that they're a victim. Like, don't even listen to them. They get fuel off it. Don't even listen to them. If you didn't consent to something, and then something was forced to happen, that's bad. But unless that happened, like, don't listen to your friends. They're literally just tea chasing.
Yeah, the TikTok ones where it's
exactly,
like
the
the certain
people.
like this is sexual assault, stuff like that.
And really,
I'm like,
someone just brushed up against your hand. Yes, that's no.
well, it's like major things. Like,
No,
I don't
it's
smoke
not.
weed anymore because I was like, you know, the process like right before you green out when you're just a blob laying there, like that meme of Peter Griffin without any bones.
Did the other person smoke as well?
A little bit.
Well,
not
there
as
you
much
go.
as me.
So it's not. That doesn't matter. We're not having a competition. It's not the college poster is not real life. Like, if a woman drinks and a man drinks, then the man's the like that's not real life.
Yeah, well, anyway, I was kind of just laying there and it happened and I was just like, okay.
And you were both high.
You're both high.
Like, it's hard. Maybe that's really bad. I'm not going to defend it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, again, we can't do the college campus where she's drunk, he's drunk, but he's.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
That's why I don't smoke weed anymore because of that situation. And I try not to put myself in those positions really anymore.
He said, maybe we can do something else, I guess, instead of getting a drink because you didn't want to get a drink because you're narcolepsy. Is there anything you specifically want to do? You said you're fine to go to a bar.
Yeah, and that's where we went.
And he said, okay, I can meet near your place and then explore around. Come on, let's have context clues here. Meet near your place. We kind of know what we're trying to do afterwards. We're not literally brain dead.
I kind of am very naive and I like to think
Okay, then shut the fuck up. Then you're a victim to yourself, but not because of others.
That's why I really, if I'm in a
Which,
situation
by
where
the way, if
yeah.
you were actually assaulted and that dude was fully conscious just as much as you in that previous situation, then I'm on your side and you were a victim. The thing is, we cannot play the game if we're having real adult conversations where both people get but only one is
No.
the unconsenting, one is the consenting person. Like, that can't be how we live life.
Yeah, that's why I've
You
never
were
like
both
gone to
were
like
f***ed
police
up.
or anything about that.
Oh Lord.
I can also show you our
But
Tinder conversation too,
No, it's
if you
fine.
want. Yeah, that chunk of text, like there's a very chunk of text at the very end and you just walked up to me. So
I mean, you guys were also meeting very late.
like around like 9:20ish.
Like, come on. We know what the implications are.
I just
we're
wanted to
meeting
go to
late.
the
We're
bar,
going to the
man.
bar next to your hotel. Don't be.
I didn't want to sit in my hotel and just watch YouTube. That's what I can do that at home.
Are you fucking
Guys
kidding
said we
me?
can totally go inside too, so you can set your room temperature what you like, because you said it's hot outside. Okay. So, was he handsome?
Yeah, he had an accent
Okay.
too. He was cute.
What kind?
All right.
I don't know, honestly.
Okay, go ahead
Okay.
and bring up the chat. Sure. On Tinder.
Okay.
I mean, you have a quote, and this is a quote from you in the pre-production interviews that you pride yourself on terrorizing men on Tinder. Do we
Yo.
see what is happening here, guys? I no longer believe people when they say things anymore. I really don't, which is really sad because a lot of people go through really bad things and you ruin
Yeah.
it.
I really should have saved his contact because now I forget where he is in here.
It's okay. I have his phone number.
Okay.
subscriber you have called is not available.
Great.
Yeah, our Tinder conversation isn't much.
Oh, let's see it. I want to see what it looks like.
Here. My best friend of the world said that he actually was attractive, and usually that is not my thing with men.
Yeah, good looking dude.
Yeah, good looking dude.
I don't have a good
Great.
track record.
I don't know what that means. What, you're saying they're ugly?
My friend thinks they're ugly.
Get with people you're attracted to. Who cares? You're so obsessed with listening to your friend. Like, they tell
No.
you what happened to you.
They tell
and
you
what you're
everything,
supposed to
yes.
Shut the fuck up. Are you not your own person? Dude, people like you are crazy.
I am, but I look for outside validation on things.
Well, of course you
shut the
do.
fuck up. Dude, come on. His thing is, are you vanilla or rough on his bio?
Yeah.
You seriously cannot be.
I was iffy on that, but there was like
Stop being
not
a
other options.
You fell for. Here's actually here's a problem. Here's a problem. The only mulligan I will throw her, which by the way, it's also her fault too. My experience with online dating apps is I have some very good shots myself. I do have some muscular photos of myself shirtless because that's how you pull the lays in partially, but I have a lot of normal shots. The Chiquitas do not look at your profile. You can have a nice, elegant description of yourself. You could have your interests and hobbies all listed there. They will not know dick nor shit, even though you are telling them at every flag what you do. I've had girls go like, well, I don't know, I like your profile. What are you into? I'm like, I'll explain. Well, it's on my profile, but I do like this, and that. Like, I like anime, manga, and I do like, motorsports and work at my car. And they're like, no, I don't like, that's nerd stuff. Can you just like change that? I didn't say that. And it's like, it's on my profile, like right there on the center profile. You don't read your profiles. Girls are far more shallow and are far less at looking beyond. Like, they, once again, the lady doth protest too much, and a lot of chicks will say, oh, they only look at my body. They don't even know me. Well, you is one, presenting your body and nothing else on your profile. And number two, you look at guys by their appearance and physical features. You don't even look at the profile get to know them. Some of them don't even test by my fucking name half the time. That's like, it's right there. Oh, how old are you? It's right there. How could you fucking miss?
Like, maybe you're a victim, but I just like don't believe
Oh, yeah.
people like you.
I was about to ask if you want to look at my
You
profile.
ruined it. Oh,
My wireless subscriber you have
the girl you met last night is trying to insinuate that you assaulted her. Please give me a call back. We need to talk. We gotta hear his side of the story,
Yeah, we need to.
right?
Yeah.
She doesn't agree.
Her.
I'm kind of self-banned from Tinder at this point. My mom said I'm not allowed to use it anymore.
Your mom at 22. You're so weird. Man.
No, but she gave me another app because she knows I'm not looking for hookups right now. I'm looking for more like long term.
Right. Even though your looking says still figuring it out.
Yeah, because I'm like long term or friends.
So it's dude. There's nothing wrong if you want to have sex with people.
Sure.
Who cares? There's nothing wrong if you want to go on dates with people. Who cares? Neither of these things are bad. Okay?
I care because I go a little crazy whenever I want more and they don't.
What does that mean?
What does
Like
that
Nikki
mean?
from Obsession. That's like my inner deep thoughts.
Oh, for
Yes,
fuck's
we're-
sake.
Yes.
Which, by the way, a movie that was made to present the both sides of a toxic relationship. It's just right there in front of everyone. Yeah.
You are obviously, we kind of know who you are based on everything you said.
Dude, we're the worst person, and I'm proud of that fact. Yeah, I love that DM archive video.
See, and he's picking. You're doing like. She was literally messaging so many guys, like asking to meet up last night. Are we not getting this, guys? Are we not getting this?
I wanted to go to the bar, man. I didn't want to go by myself. I know that's dangerous.
Then go.
by yourself.
But why
Why?
only attractive men on a dating app? That is honestly the hookup app of dating apps.
I
Yeah.
want somebody to kiss.
Oh, Lord.
Someone to make out with.
Yeah.
My other dating app's going well though.
Of course it is.
Which one?
It's like a Christian dating app for like long term.
Oh my god. That is the... What the fuck is
Yeah,
wrong
pull
with
up
you?
your
Yeah,
shot
you're
again.
going boring. Great
On Tinder,
Christian.
which one's him? You're crazy.
Now I have to try to remember his name again.
Don't you have
There
like
it is.
50 bodies or something?
Yes. I
Just a
have
little quickly.
also, I have a Zodiac sex ranking I made.
What?
Based on every guy?
Yeah. Well, I stopped after a while, but
Well, good thing we never did because I would have been at the bottom.
where are you going?
Why is your phone so slow?
Because it's having a stroke because it's a 15. It's old.
15's old. Isn't the 16 the newest?
Oh, Lord. Now you're okay.
Oh my god. Why do you get a new phone? Why do you have a new phone every single time? I had an iPhone 8 for... I still have an iPhone 8 that I used just like as auxiliary. Like, Christ's sake, girl.
You fucking betcha, kiddo. These episodes go wild directions that no one's expecting.
Oh yeah.
And I also just don't care about the body count, but the Christian dating app thing's hilarious after that. Plus
Well,
the
it's more
Zodiac
for
sex
long
ranking.
term. Yeah, the Zodiac
you
sex
fuck on
ranking with my
Tinder.
cope.
So you fuck on Tinder date on there?
Hi, wireless.
Oh, I just got Tinder just for this trip so I could find somebody. I usually just
Find
use the other
somebody.
way.
Right, yeah.
No, to
So
hang
the
out
fuck,
with.
yeah.
You're saying you would not have sex on this trip?
No,
Just
I don't
straight
want
up
to.
no.
I don't want to. Oh, I actually do have a collection of screenshots
I don't
of
care.
me torturing men.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
She's collecting screenshots. Are you
Of
guys
funny things I
getting this
say.
yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sharing amongst the friend group. This is why guys don't like dating apps or like talking to women.
There's some pretty good ones in there.
Who cares?
He might be busy.
Wasn't there that T app that got rated last year? Like, basically had all these backdoor leaks. People were able to find all the personal info of the chicks. It's like, yeah, well, how do you feel?
Oh, he is. But we're getting him before this thing ends.
Google Fi wireless subscriber you have called is not available.
Google Fi. He gave you his Google number, not his real number.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Okay, yeah, show me the torture. May as well see. So you're someone who sends nudes for money, drives around to college campuses to have sex, and you blame that on you being in debt. When's the last time you had an
Lord.
STD, STI test?
I actually just had one recently. I'm waiting for the results, but that was I had one like
Before that?
last summer, end of last
How
summer,
many bodies since then?
like 3
Whoa.
Oh
Wrong.
boy.
sometimes. Yeah.
Oh lord.
That's why. This past time
Oh.
I like had slept with somebody for the first time since January, and I was like, oh, let me
you're
just
on
get an
birth control,
STI
girl.
test. Yeah, I am.
You don't let them.
No. Here, this is my lovely collection, my Tinder Hall of Fame.
Cool.
I'm not taking advice from a man who probably doesn't wash his ass. Does a finger ever slip in?
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't think I'm allowed to be near it.
I have a gun. I don't
it.
think I'm allowed to be near it.
Classy.
How'd you drive me around then? I feel like you would have your head out the window like a dog. You sound like meat before it gets cooked. Your name is one letter off from being Booty.
Poopy. Bobby. Oh.
Booby. Yeah, it was funny.
Booby.
Yes.
Come back to me, my boy. I'm in Newcastle and ready to rumble. I'ma come through like your wall, like the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah, you're record. Was that either a neckbeard or a Jew?
That was a guy that I think I had blocked me, and I matched with.
Good, I must fix you. Fix me then. How are you gonna start? By beating you? You're missing the context. Okay, hold up. What do you mean by that? Like, beat my ass or beat your ass? Your mind's in the gutter or what?
With him again on Tinder, and I'm like, hello.
You are. I briefly took out on a date a Chungus girl like this, mixed like Afro Latina. I can't date girls my age, man. I have to date older women because this Chungus behavior is just so revolting to me personally.
It's 1 a.m. and I'm in bed. What happened to let me come take you on a date? Why is it now come over? Where's my TBH? And rate David. I'm very
Oh, that was in
serious
his
about
bio.
it. You're no fun. You probably think flour is spicy. You need factory reset. I'm sending you back to your mom's womb. You're obviously undercooked. You're the sperm that should not have won. I'm going to impregnate you. Trucks scare me. Okay, that was too freaky of a first message. I'm a Nepo baby too, I think. If the Nepo is depression, that is. Okay. Trust me, we'll look through this phone more later. But I'm taking it off Do Not Disturb. And yeah, we're going to look through a lot of things later. Putting it on open.
Oh, I never have the ringer not off.
Ringer's on now because we need to
Oh
know.
yeah.
There's also lots of men snapping you.
Oh, not that many, to be honest.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Well, for women, they get a lot of. If they have Snapchat, yeah, their phone goes off like 24/7. I had to deal with that too.
Yeah, majority are like friends and stuff. I don't usually keep a lot.
They're snapping her while I'm drilling deep into her, you know.
Of people on my Snap. Oh yeah, my friend's ex.
Jordan, you're messaging a lot of people. I mean, I think you're trying to be sexy with him. You're sending like that.
Oh, those are old pictures.
You're sending them. Literally like a couple days ago.
I like to be cutesy in any of my snaps.
So you're only cute in your old pictures? That's not good.
Oh, I haven't been snapping people recently. I actually just snapped people back last night. They were undelivered for like 5 days though.
Interesting.
The only person I snap daily is my best friend because our streak is the same amount of time we've known
I'm
each
just going
other.
to say this. Be a whore if you want to be a whore. I love it. I'm a whore myself. But the thing is,
Yep.
don't try to cancel people for being a whore and making a move on you. If
Yep.
you are a whore, make a move on other people and they don't try to cancel you.
Exactly. Yeah. Two sides.
Come on.
Yeah.
Don't be a hypocrite.
Bob the fucking head. Well, I mean, she'd be a perfect VTuber.
You're not a victim because you're a woman. Not a victim because you're 22 and your frontal lobe's not developed. Shouldn't allow you to vote then, if your frontal lobe's not developed yet.
Repeal the 19th, please.
Shouldn't allow you to be in the military, or drive a multi-ton vehicle, or have a job, or go live independently. If you're not mature enough to say, sorry, I'm not interested.
That's my main issue. I feel bad. The empathy, man.
Oh, okay, well, that's
Oh, wham, my empathy. Shut the fuck up.
on you. The reality, and we need to have this conversation, if you are unable to, because of your empathy, say you're not interested in something, then you are not able to put yourself in those situations.
Yeah, that's why I've been avoiding putting myself in those situations.
Smart, and you're not a victim because you went on a date. That's the reality. Okay, so you want your sugar daddy back because you're probably bleeding money, but you can't find them. If you only had one,
Yeah, the other ones were like obvious scams where like they were like send us money first or it was like checks and stuff, and I know the scams, so I was like no.
and they found you via the.
No, these are other
Yik Yak?
places like the random texts you would get or like the random like people adding you on Snap being like, oh, do this and I'll give you money.
Listen, men will anything. Thought that was a phone call.
What
That
was
a weird
it?
noise. Nothing. I thought I just heard a phone call. Okay. Like men will anything, so I get it. And you're not unattractive. I mean, you're a bit tall, I think, for some people. You got stretch marks here, which means your tits are probably big, which is nice. Everyone likes good tits, so I guess that's fine. But like, I don't want your future, regardless of the victim bullshit, I don't want your future to be sugar babying. That shouldn't be what you're looking for.
Well, that can be my side hustle.
Really though, but what are you willing to do for it? Because they will always, for you to make more money. I've had them on the show. They're sugar givers and the sugar takers. They will want to for the money. And I know you love, but like,
Really?
I'm not trying to do illegal things.
no, it'll. they'll frame it as more of like an escort type thing, you know, like what
Yeah.
is it? Like, oh, you know, I'm giving you lots of gifts and then you have sex. But the obligation is kind of there, but like not, you know. I think that's how they do it, right?
I don't know. I'm pretty naive to these
Okay,
things.
well, either way, that's where it would be expecting. And I want you to consensually whore yourself up to your own thing, but I don't want you to be given out whole for money, because that's just not a good, healthy place to put yourself as a person, as a woman, as a individual on this planet. That's not necessarily a good thing. And I don't want that for your future.
Side hustle. It can be
Okay, fine. What does that look like then?
Well,
what are you trying to do?
Well, usually if I'm like really struggling financially, that's whenever I would reach out to the sugar daddy. Like if I was really in a bad situation.
But just one. Now you don't
You have
have
multiple
one, so
now. Yeah.
now.
I want him to find me.
He might not. He may have read the hint, because guess
Yeah.
what?
You might have read the hint. It might have moved on to a different, probably prettier whore.
If you removed him, if he found you and you didn't want him to find you, he would be a creep. You'd blast him everywhere online and you'd ruin his career. But right now you want him to find you.
It's like a burner snap though, I think.
Sure,
too,
but
that
he
uses.
doesn't know. Why do you think people aren't willing to reach out to women in cold approach these days?
Yeah.
I just always
It's a
assumed
50-50 shot whether or not he reaches out to you, gets canceled, and destroys his career online, or if you want him.
I just
You
assumed
want him, but he doesn't know. Why would he risk it?
I just assumed I was unapproachable because I'm tall and scary.
Okay, you're not scary. You're like 2 inches taller than me. You're 5'11". It's okay. That's fine. You're not unattractive again. And when people lay down, everyone's kind of the same height anyway.
I used to say that as a pickup line. We're all the same height, horizontal.
There you go. See,
Yeah,
it works.
okay.
It works. So I don't know. I wouldn't hold that against you. But what's the game plan here? Because he's not going to find you. So what's the game plan? Is this side hustle?
Well, the last time I needed to borrow money to last through the next payday, my mom gave me access again to that card that she's been paying off. And I said, okay, I'll just borrow this set amount of money. I did go over that.
Oh,
but I
Lordy.
paid back already half of what I put on it. This paycheck. And then I'm going to do
No,
the
you
other
said
half
the
next
side
paycheck.
hustle of or pictures or whatever.
Well, I was trying to get away from that a bit, but I do it when I'm like desperate for money.
Yeah, but you don't have him anymore. So what's the game plan now?
Yeah.
To find a new? Are you searching? Have you posted?
I should probably do that, but
Oh no, you probably shouldn't.
you shouldn't,
I'd rather
no.
stop you
I'd rather stop people being whores. Yeah.
before. What's funny is you're really ranting and raving in the pre-interview about how you see yourself as a high-value woman. Really? How?
Holy shit. No way she did that.
I have a lot of empathy and a lot of love to give.
Okay.
Woman, really? How?
I have a lot of empathy.
No. And from me, who's had some nice women talk to me, have hit on me, I've hit on them. By my standards, she's like a 4. High value. Oh, Charlemel, you missed the point. She used to be the Uber Eats of pussy for multiple colleges and universities. She was basically fucking for gas money. She's a body count in the high 60s to high 70s. She also tried to put a false rape accusation on a guy. She also has a sugar daddy. And now she's saying she's a high-value lady who wants to stop being a sex addict and wants to settle down. And, she's had her time on the cock carousel. So, yeah, welcome, Charlotte. Now you're in hell right now. You'd be a perfect VTuber.
And a lot of love to give.
Is that what? Hold on. What? Okay, iDubbbz, great. But
Damn.
there's high value. I mean, you've given it out like crazy by 22, which again, I don't even care. Oh, it's fun to be a whore. Be a whore. That's fine. But you can't say you're then high value at that point, just like economically, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I think
Because you have empathy. We all have empathy. How it's demonstrated is different per
I've noticed a
individual.
lot of people are lacking empathy these days.
Well, sometimes it's demonstrating, like me and I.
I think at this point, Alt plus F4 should be considered. You and me both, brother. You and me both.
Let's go. I'm not gonna. Other people have told me I have autistic tendencies. I feel like
Like, I mean, dude, there is no way out of this. She's such in a shit position as a woman. Dude, it's over for her.
empathy towards things. I don't always demonstrate it the best, though. So it's like different. You're in tune with your empathy. I'm proud of you.
Oh, so look at that face here, Charlemel. I know you're a man who enjoys some brown sugar. Would you go for this? Would you go for this, Charlemagne? This is your brown this is your Nubian queen, Charlemagne. This is your brown sugar. Would you consider this your taste? No. Okay, there we go. The Frenchman has decided not to stick his dick in brown. I very much appreciate you.
What do you want for that? You're not. How are you high valued because of that? I guess.
I'm very thoughtful. Like if somebody tells me something one time, I'll give them
See, the
a
most
gift with that.
generic shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you give gifts. Well,
Oh, she's as original as her TikTok page.
I'll give gifts. Shut
Well, I
the.
get meaningful ones, like my dad's Father's Day gift.
What would you get me?
Oh, I did give you a gift. Okay.
Oh.
This is a whole little bit.
Okay. I thought you said you curate. How? What is this?
It's my
for me?
curation. It's a beautiful collection.
How does it apply to me? If you said you're a great gift giver, make this make sense.
I thought you would enjoy it next to the Labubu.
Why?
Look,
Why?
this one's yours.
What have I ever said that would make you think a potato in ramen would be?
Oh my god, is this like the new Labubu? Is this shit like the new Labubu now?
Me.
I would have given you the potato and a burger, but I didn't want to take it away from my collection. This one,
A collection, new consumerati product for women with no direction in life. Lovely.
I was willing to part with. This one's my like beautiful one that I really wanted.
So you're not a good gift giver.
No, you're not.
Well, my dad's Father's Day gift. Like if I know a person better.
Girl, you nutted when I walked by the window of the green room. You know me.
I was having a starstruck moment.
You know me. I'm.
Oh my goodness, my TikTok followers will love this. I'm gonna get so famous. You are not what you think you are.
I'm
Not
open,
like on a personal level.
but I'm open about everything on.
I
the
know
show.
you like food.
Well, yeah, that's because I'm
You have that
fat.
show.
That's
Yeah.
the basic. That's like you just looked at me.
Yeah.
God damn. Joey Boy's going for the throw. That's a kamikaze right there.
And I don't know. Ramen's good.
Ramen's good. I like ramen. Yeah, it's good. I don't know.
I want it next to the Labubu.
You're not gonna get that.
Nope.
So you
The
brought.
Labubu, while dead as a complete product, stands as a testament to as like oh, what's his name again? Oh man, what was the poem again? The poem again. You look on me, you rush in despair. My name is. Hang on. The Labubu stands to me as Ozymandias did, the statue of Ozymandias, where nothing besides remains, but it still is a testament to the hubris of the past.
For your mom a couple times so far. This relationship seems weird. She seems like a big enablement, but I'm also being told she like doesn't believe you when it comes to multiple things. Or,
Yes.
What is this? She's obviously a big part of this conversation.
Yeah. So whenever me and my ex-girlfriend initially broke up,
Girlfriend.
basically
Oh.
we broke up in 2020. So the whole
Lovely. So she swings both ways, because once you have enough cock, you want to go for the taste the home field.
situation is I wasn't out yet. So my mom didn't know. So I had to come out and then
You weren't out yet.
no. This girlfriend was like a whole secret relation. We were
Girl,
like best
do you
friends.
see yourself?
That was before I had the septum piercing and the super colorful hair. I actually had purple hair highlights at the time, actually.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no one knew. Continue.
Well, I'm sure people knew, but my mom didn't know. So anyway, I had to come out to her. And then whenever the second time me and my ex-girlfriend dated, it was like
People even care anymore?
my mom did at
Lordy.
the time.
Coming out's like a 2010 thing. It's just like no one gives a You're gay. Woo. Merry Christmas in July, you jolly
Yeah, it's at this point for women being bisexuals, like, join the fucking club. Just get in line.
motherfuckers. To celebrate, I'm giving you master your budget, master your debt, master
We're gonna have complimentary cups of coffee.
your investing, and master your real estate, all of it 50% off. I've worked with a team of experts to build the best courses on the planet. Create a budget that gives every dollar a job so you never miss a cent. Get out of the endless minimum payment prison and take control of your money. Learn how to actually invest without losing your ass or your savings. Getting into real estate? I'll help you avoid the money pit and get more profit. And if you're unsure where you stand, shame on you. But you're in luck. My newly revamped hammer quiz. In just 2 minutes, you'll know just how naughty or nice your finances look. And if you've taken it before, look out for some new and huge improvements. Oh, and I have a special surprise for anyone who takes the quiz. Click the link in the description to learn more. Take the quiz, take advantage of 50% off, and finally finances for good. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health struggles, you should hear this. Recently, a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and
Somebody's even got the Morgan sponsorship. Jesus, this is like watching late night television.
promoting addictive platforms. They knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but did not share those risks while prioritizing profits. The recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. Now Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm they caused. Click the link in my bio to take a short quiz. You may be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000.
Well, anyway, so the second time we dated, it was more of like a thing where I wanted to work on the relationship, and my ex-girlfriend just pressured me for sex, and then I gave in, and then then we broke up.
What?
For the second time.
What?
So anyway, my mom.
Pause there. Oh, you're doing it again. You're doing it again. What do you mean she pressured you into sex?
Like she kept pestering me until I said yes. Constantly.
Oh my God.
First of all, in relationships, sex is normal, and if someone is not getting their sexual fulfillment in a relationship, it is normal for them to try to have conversations around it.
Well, we had just gotten back together, and I was like,
So?
"Hey, I don't want to do this. I want to work
Okay, what?
Want to
our
have sex
relationship."
even
I don't know, man. Like, she's just bitches be shopping.
though we're dating?
I wanted to work on a relationship.
Okay, what was the pestering? What does that look
What
like?
was the
'Cause
pestering?
it's
Just her
different.
constantly asking me.
Okay,
and
well,
like-
that's not inherently bad in a relationship.
Yeah, you're in a relationship. You knew each other before, and you were. Oh, for fuck's sake, girl.
How she does it might be bad, but if you're just saying, hey, can we have sex?
No, she was just trying to start things, and I would
What do you
just
mean?
stop
No,
her.
no.
No.
Okay, she was making a move. Is that? Well, hold on. Are we really doing this? We're making a move in a relationship is bad. Did she stop when you said no?
The princess privilege of just only me. I have the command of everything. It's when I want it, and when I say, and when I do it. And if you don't want it that day, well, too bad. You're gonna get it.
Yeah, but you could constantly keep doing it.
Ah! This world is broken. Sorry. Maybe I am on the incel side. Maybe they were right. I hate incels, but maybe they were.
No, they were always right. The difference is though is that when you get some, you lose the ability to talk about it as toxic as it is, and then you just kind of go from there.
Right. These people are insane.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Bitches be
dating
shopping.
someone, you make a move, she says no, you stop, and you're a apparently. What the is happening?
Well, anyway, so she flipped the script. Well, anyway, so she flipped the script and said I was the one doing that, and then my mom believed her.
Who even cares who's asking who for sex with dating?
Well, it was
If your
more like she was
mom
like I was
forced
pressured.
you to,
She
that's-
said
If your mom believes her side of the story where you means you have so many fucking holes in your mom, so you lying that she's going to run with you. And so you look to her for advice about your job and career.
she said I was pressuring her into it.
Pressuring? Dude, making a move isn't pressuring. You people and your buzzwords. You people are insane. You are literally why nobody believes any claims, any assault claims, anything at all. You have destroyed it. When a cancellation attempt comes against a creator these days, I literally not only stay neutral anymore, but I can't believe anything because of people like you. You're batshit insane. TikTok and Reddit and whatever has turned you people into victims. A girl, your partner making a move on you and stopping when you say no is not assault.
You stupid bitch.
You are not a victim. No one believes anything anymore. For
You know what? Some of these bitches might need the correction if you know what I'm saying to get their head right. Lobotomies, please.
real victims because of you. And this is 100% real. She's a real person. Is this show real?
Yeah.
What the are we doing? You've ruined it for everyone. I don't believe a single claim against anyone anymore. And it's because of you. And there's like 40,000 TikToks and Reddit posts, like people like you every day. And listen, if you say, I felt uncomfortable in that situation, that sucks. I believe that. and I'm on your side. But the issue is people like you bring a level of energy to it that you got assaulted. You didn't say assault, but you bring a level of energy to it, of a nuclear attack, that someone made a move on you, that you were dating. And that stopped when you said no. It is insane what your TikTok bubble, insanity, young women, frontal lobe, dumbass have done. You've destroyed. Never, not a single one of you like her on there complain if you're not getting cold approached anymore. Don't complain. It is your fault. It is your fault. You've destroyed the dating pool. The sexlessness among young people is your fault.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not just, okay, when we say young people, remember, whores like her get, it easy. Sex amongst young men is down. Like, young men getting laid is down. It's her fault.
The lack of cold approach is your fault. You being single at 40 is your fault.
Yeah.
You guys are insane, and you've destroyed our dating culture.
If it makes you feel any better, I never went public about things. I don't use the buzzwords of
Public? She never went public about her girlfriend making a move and then stopping when she said no. She never went public. What a hero. What a hero.
Yeah.
First of all, you are
Wave
right
a
now.
fucking flag.
I'm like literally one of the most popular podcasts on the entire internet across the world, so shut the up on that. And two, that's not something to go public about.
Yeah, I wouldn't for
People
other
I've
situations.
dated have made moves on me, and I've said no when I'm tired. I never went public about that. Why would I?
Yeah.
Well, it's like other situations in the.
Oh, the goalposts.
Like,
They've
then
been
that's what I
pushed.
do.
Here comes the
You see
goal
how it
show.
happens
The goalpost.
every time.
Another flawless victory for Hyperborean space stoners.
Ah, Brockdy, welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. Are we watching some show like that? Oh yeah, we're watching Financial Audit. Welcome to hell, boy. You're in for a fun time. Oh well, actually that W welcome. Yeah, welcome to Hyperborea. Say welcome to hell. Well, it's Financial Audit. It's Financial Audit, so it is a hell in the modern sense. Because you were dealing with No, you heard it right. Because on Financial Audit with Caleb Hammer, we get to see the worst of the modern generation. No, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. And he's going on a tirade of a chick who has made multiple false accusations of assault. I thought hell was supposed to be a name for your community. Oh, well, no, I do. Well, I guess I always tell people welcome to hell because it's my personal hell that I reside in. But my point is that the Caleb Hammer show here, we have a chick here who is the epitome of why men don't. The reason why the dating pool is so fucked up. She's a whore, but she also makes false rape accusations. She's also a prostitute, but she also wants to be a high-value girl. She's ugly as shit, but she also thinks she's an absolute Adonis, or a sort of Venus. She's a million and one things, and they all are lies about each other. That's why I say she'd be the perfect VTuber, because she fits the stereotype of all the girly pops. Hell's not gonna lie, a pretty interesting name for community. Well, I'm not even trying to be a demon VTuber, like I'm a demon imp. No, it's literally just like, life is hell, welcome to hell, we're having a fun time.
So the guy last night,
Yeah.
he essentially, because he wouldn't stop, assaulted you, right?
No, I don't use that word assault. I just say what it was.
Okay, what would you call it?
I just say oh, he just kept doing things and I kept saying no, and then I
But he
eventually
kept
asked him
doing
to
things.
leave.
So that would be assault, right? I think. At least extreme harassment, assault. And that really happened, right?
Yeah.
Good, let's call the police.
No.
Why? If this actually
I
happened
handled
and this
it,
is
and it
real,
wasn't a rape.
how'd you handle it?
I asked him to leave after a bit of that.
Wait, you asked him to leave and he left?
Well, I literally held open the door and said, I'm sweaty and I need to change and I need to go to bed.
Did you ask him to leave before that?
No.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I don't know if this part of our culture is repairable.
Nope.
Dude, the information and the people you've surrounded yourself and the people that have told you you're a victim, they've done so much damage to you and people around you. What the are we doing?
I just keep not putting myself in those situations right now. I try
Except
to
she
not.
messaged like 30 guys on Tinder last night to meet outside her hotel to go
Yep, she
get a
did.
drink outside her hotel at 10 p.m. What the
Because she wants free drinks.
are you talking about?
Well, I started doing that at 6 p.m. So
Yeah, to meet at 9.
no, it wasn't to me.
I read the messages.
Yeah.
I had to eat dinner.
Don't believe your lying eyes, Kill. Believe a brown woman with what she says. Yeah.
Are alone. It was very lonely.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
She's
Either
a victim
side-
in that too, guys. What man are we gonna arrest and charge for that?
Well, I was gonna pay for mine. I don't like people paying for me. I feel like they expect something in return. So I would have paid for myself.
Oh my goodness, you're broken. You are a broken individual.
Did you text back?
No.
Or call?
It's crazy. This is crazy. You know what? My girl just texted me and she said we're getting the good toilet paper again because she accidentally ordered the bad toilet paper. Should I claim she assaulted my asshole? Should I go on a big twit longer?
You could make
A
a
big
joke
TikTok
about it.
spree?
She assaulted my asshole with bad toilet paper. That would be funny.
And yeah, guess what? All the women in your circle would 100% support it and try to ruin her.
Yep.
That would just be funny as like a joke thing.
You're pathetic.
Yep.
I don't even think you deserve a financial audit. People like you have literally ruined our society more than like anyone. And you know, it's the suicidal empathy that people like you have too.
We're a rare breed. Is it all the septum piercing
It's
girls?
actually
with
not a
this?
rare breed.
No, it's very common amongst Western women. Privileged Western women are some of the worst. Not just for the false accusations, not just for the hypocrisy, not just for the shit they do like this. Sorry, I'm not crying. I'm just croaked up with a fucking throat infection. Point is, Western women like her are some of the worst. And when they vote in policies and when they advocate for shit that absolutely ruins the countries, i.e. bring in millions of third world refugees, that when they actually face real rape, well, it's their own fault. And no one's going to be sitting there to cry for their mom because every fucking one of their friends will turn on them because how dare you talk mad about the poor little refugee. So my point is that she is a dumb, and she's using the I have empathy. Well, empathy is going to kill you one way or the other. And the fact you do this to just your average Western guy with no remorse. Oh, it's the chick. It's the chick. She's a dumb bitch. I can't stop my tirade, man. I have to keep going. She will. And once again, she's dime a dozen. This mentality is dime a dozen. And so many men are pussy whipped into going along with it so they can maybe have a girlfriend. I always put my foot down for this shit politically. I don't care how much she says she's into me. I'm like, oh, you're so hot. I'm like, I am very right wing. I am very, very right wing. And I see bitches like her and I'm like, no, we absolutely despise you. You do shit that ruins Western society, and then you blame it on everyone else. And then when the actual Reaper comes home to roost, you get no shit from sympathy from your side, and you just have merely a new story on our side. We tell the white girls you burn the coal, pay the toll. For you, you're not. You're just a spoiled just woman in Western society. Well, figure this shit out.
It's the breed that has put people into office that allows us to have. If I want to go buy a calculator, it's locked up behind a chain link fence.
Yep.
At Walgreens. You people have destroyed us.
Is it the septum piercing army?
No, you're bragging about your empathy and all this.
Do I usually react to things on stream, Brock D? No, actually I do gaming. I'm a variety streamer. And also, once again, I keep saying my throat, I do have a throat infection right now, so my voice is a bit croaky. This is not how I usually sound. But yeah, she is. This is me watching Financial Audit, because Financial Audit is a pretty good show.
It's the suicidal empathy where what makes you feel good, what you think is good, moral masturbation for bad policies that have failed us. It's not left wing, by the way. It's not left wing, it's not right wing, but it's the extremism. It's that hyper horseshoe populism extremism of suicidal empathy and insanity. Then there's suicidal, I don't know the term for it, but if you put you on the other side, there's just like the aggressive evilness as well. It's like you are all and you've destroyed our society. And I hope you one day wake up and realize how far from the center you really are, the center of normal people. But it, let's give you a financial audit.
Yep, let's
Because
do
I
it.
guess even people that destroy our society need help too. What do you think your financial
would
score
help
is?
her,
0 to
no.
10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. We know your score is maxed out at 100 out of 10, but let's see.
I took
God
the
damn.
quiz on the website. And it,
No stream failure, just like twice a week. I try to stream like 3 to 4 times a week, but it's usually if my schedule allows for it. My schedule's been pretty racked up busy.
It's on the website, calebhammer.com.
said it was like a 4.6.
We'll see. We're retweaking it right now. So by
Yeah.
the time this episode's
I think
out,
it's like a
we'll retweak
4.
it. Honestly, I'll be honest, something really weird happened. An employee at one point tweaked it without my consent.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, right? I'm not going to name. Good employee, but just like that was
Charmel's betting for 2 for a financial score out of 10. I'm saying 1.5 because we haven't really talked about our finances, which I used to be a streamer, so I can understand your pain, Lamel. I understand. So yeah, we're gonna guess 1 to 10. Financial score. I'm gonna say 1.5.
a mistake.
Charmel says 2.
And that's really weird. So it will be fixed. Mark seems to really think it's Mika for some reason. I don't know why.
It was Mika.
But it's not the head of financial audit, Mika. But either way, go get your score. It should be updated now and reflect correctly because you're probably lower than that. CalebHammer.com. See where you stand in the world of money, where you're doing poorly, where you're doing great. And if you don't want to be like a guest who ends up on the show, 1, don't claim you got when you didn't get 2, download the Dollarwise budgeting app. Actually take some accountability. I know you, 22, young woman, colored hair, something piercing, and accountability. But download Dollarwise and you can actually take accountability. Take the free trial. See
Oh God.
if you like it. If you do, most people sign up for the annual version because it saves a lot of money, about 50%, and you get the physical version of my 30.
It feels like there's like fibers in my throat. Oh my God.
Day meal plan signed by me, mailed directly to you, and the digital version of the cookbook. See, I appreciate this. Look at that. She just got excited. She's a fan of the show. We only allow fans of the show to come on. How the do you even have those takes? If you're a fan of the show, how can you even be the fan of a show that shits down the throat
Yes.
of people like you consensually, of like that kind of opinion? Like, how do you even have
do you
that
have
take?
that?
How are you such a fucking victim in everything when that's the literal opposite of what we preach here? It's kind of crazy. But I appreciate the diversity of the audience.
Oh, I was very excited. I actually told Lindsay, I'm like, I need the cookbook.
Okay, well, that's the mail plan.
Well, I want the cookbook too.
Oh,
Even just a PDF.
Been gone for months.
PDF.
Yeah, you'll get the
It's been gone.
PDF.
Bless.
Just like you're going to claim every guy you've been with is a PDF.
Yep.
You know how people like you work. You'll always push the goalpost. You'll start
Always.
saying they got with kids because you had sex with someone when you were 19.
Yeah.
Avient, what's going on?
Okay, that
See
one
that too often.
actually recently got doubled. So it used to be a 500
Are you saying
limit.
the limit got doubled?
Yeah. So it went up to 1,000, and low key, it's now maxed out.
So it's up from this balance from when you submitted it to 1,000. You know you're coming on financial audit, and you double it overnight. Why?
They did it at a nice time, convenient time.
Pull up the card. Oh, it's here.
Yeah, you kidnapped my phone, bud.
You know the thing that really sucks too? I other than your like weird empathy jerk off and like cancellation, like other than that, like the other conversation stuff, like I like you. It's like a friend, like we would be pals. You seem cool, but then you have this insanity part of you that I don't understand. Makes no sense.
I think that's the best description of me anyone's ever given me. Thank you.
It's not necessarily a good thing, though. You have available credit of $5 because she owes $982.57, but there's some charges coming up, of course. Auto pay is likely now $50. Used to be 20. Used to be 25. Credit score is 627. What is wrong with you?
I never set up auto pay. I just pay it whenever I get paid.
it's not.
Yeah.
Auto pay is off.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm paying that the next paycheck too. I'm putting more money on it.
Until you get fired
Yeah.
for not doing your job. I can't
Exactly.
do my job. I have empathy. Starbucks, Subway. Stop and get some bullshit.
Yep.
Route
Here we go. Starbucks, Subway. Oh, very privileged of you.
21. Stop and get some bullshit. Bath and Body Works, Miso Southern Park, Boardwalk, Chick-fil-A, Barnes and Noble. This is all within the past couple days, dude. Hair Loft Groove, Nancy Hair.
Going out. Just
Loft
no
group.
meal prep.
That's my nails. But the card was actually about to be
Okay,
maxed
yeah,
out, so I only paid for like.
Are they real
part
or
of it on
fake?
there. They're gel builder.
Michael Store. Went and got some bullshit. Sheets Commerce. Went and got some bullshit. Amazon.
always bullshit.
Minso.
Yep.
That's insane.
Miniso is where
Athletics.
I get my Tatoes.
Okay, what are you? Oh, those?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, I hate you. Went and got some bullshit. Taco Bell.
Always
That was
bullshit.
all in one day, by the way, everything I just read. The purple shirt. Bullshit. Subway. Dunkin'. Bullshit. Now,
Purple
went and got
shirt.
some bullshit. What do you stop in the gas station for $5? What do you get?
My Red Bull.
Oh,
For fuck's sake.
You know the drill because you're a fan of the show, but Gamer Subs is the way to go now. You make your energy drinks at home, just like you make your coffee at home. No more Starbucks, no more energy drinks.
Swagger Souls flavor. I prefer Grandma's Ashes.
I guarantee it tastes better. That's a guarantee. We blind taste tested it ourselves.
Insert the clip that
My
always
flavor's
rings in my
coming out
head.
very soon if it's not out by the time of this episode. So get
Really?
ready. What?
The bit whenever the video that comes up. of
Okay,
the, of the
parasocial.
moment
Okay,
I see it,
parasocial. Sit
it's like
down.
burned into my
Sit
head.
down. Sit. Shh, quiet. Get your free samples, figure out what flavor you like. Link in the description below. Type in code Caleb and you get the free samples. Then get the flavor you like at 10% off, which makes it 40 cents a serving with my link in the description below. Make your energy drinks at home, friends. Buddy, you have so many transactions in here that I can only see 2 weeks worth and it won't load past that.
Nope.
That's how much bullshit you swipe on this card that you can't pay off. That just doubled in balance. That is accruing interest.
A lot of that is also money I've used for clients and they owe me money.
Clients? What do you mean? This is all
do you
paid
mean
to
clients?
Starbucks and bullshit.
Oh no, the Chick-fil-A that I had to pay for me and a client. And
Okay,
then-
well, you and the client, meaning also you.
yeah, so she only
Yes.
pays me back like her part.
Yeah, but you're still getting it for you. Interest charging, bullshit, and the month that we have is same bullshit, going to bullshit, bookstore bullshit. It's at a 35.99% interest rate of death.
And
Holy
that's the
fuck.
most
fuck.
recent card I've opened.
A insanity death. What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you, bitch?
What the is wrong with you?
I need another card. I wanted to stop using my Amazon card for everything, so I opened this one.
Over
Lordy.
your phone, give it to me.
Oh, okay. What are we doing?
Why do you need to know? Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
We have an Amazon Chase card. What's going on in here? I bet I'm gonna have to look at that Amazon.
Oh.
Oh, on your little Christian, you just got a message.
Oh.
What, are you trying to settle down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, she ain't gonna settle down.
I've been trying.
At least you cheat on the guy and then claim rape accusation on both.
No, you're not. Girl, if the person you're with tries to make a move on you, you're gonna claim you got $4,896.19 is owed on here. Minimum
Wi-Fi wireless subscriber you
monthly payment 2.
How do you spend over $4,000 like that in a month? American USD, mind you. Oh, boy.
$122.81.
I actually overpay on my card, so for that one I pay like $300 whenever that's due.
I have his Google number. That's probably why it's not going through right away. Also, yes, you overpay, but it doesn't matter anyway, because with the interest and purchases you accrue, it's more than your overpay regardless.
Well-
So you. It's at the limit. It's over the limit. It's over the limit by $96. Shut the up, overpay. Overpay doesn't matter if you still spend on it. If you spend the out of it. Does he know you're coming on financial audit? Did you say why you're in town?
Yeah.
Does he know financial audit?
No.
Oh, he will.
Oh, he's going
Oh,
to.
yes.
17 years to pay off if you don't even purchase and you only do minimums. And Amazon. Okay, open it. We got to look at your Amazon.
yeah.
Wow, this year so far, you've already lost like $500 in interest, dude.
Woo!
That's insane.
Amazon, I
Your
did-
income scale is crazy. amount of
Amazon, I've
money.
not been using that card because it's maxed out. So, can't look at my orders. Okay, ignore the first thing that's arriving Sunday.
This
That's
is
my mom
crazy.
sent me money to get my dad something.
I just got a text that the base is currently being rated well. I'm forced to just sit here and talk to a whore. I could be defending the base, but I have to talk to a
He got hooked on Rust. Oh my god, Caleb.
whore.
Thank you. Who's like, I could be gay, but I'd talk with these bitches right now. Absolute respect for that. You know, I could be working my car right now. I mean, here I am listening to Caleb talk to a whore.
What a shame. I have a base that is getting rated, lady. Do you understand?
I don't know what that means.
No,
Imagine
boy.
like a dick forcefully going inside. That's what's happening.
Wait, is it League of Legends? Is it that game?
Nope.
I used to play that game. There's a funny picture of one of my old friends took of me in.
Okay, calm down. I don't need your lore. Okay, I think it's like hair dye. The phone
Yeah.
case here that looks like shit. Color, ink, that's fine. Stackable storage, didn't need it to survive. Sticky notes? No.
Actually, I got a $150.
Scar gel? Where's your scars?
I have acne scars. I got a
They're not
$175
that
gift
bad.
card for Amazon because I almost did a debt
I really want to
consolidation.
pop that one in the middle, but they're not that bad besides that.
I was gonna do a debt consolidation. Then I was like, my mom was like, actually, you can probably pay that yourself. So
Yeah,
they
well,
said if you do like if you do this online
Comfy,
survey,
cozy, fuzzy bullshit.
you'll get like
energy drinks,
a $25 gift card. And then they were like, oh, if you go on this phone call for like an hour, you get a $150 Amazon gift card.
It's all bullshit.
Bullshit.
And you shouldn't consolidate. It doesn't make any sense. Not because you can pay it off, but because people like you who consolidate, you're going to get double the debt in the end because you wouldn't have changed your behavior that got you there in the first place. Nope. We have great, incredible personal loans on CalebHammer.com that I personally use when I need one. So does everyone.
Yeah.
I thought
It's
you
great,
would be
but that's
proud
for
of the hair dye though.
That's for people that can actually manage it. You're not. If you don't change your behavior, you're going to end up in both places. I love good debt. You're not someone who can use good debt.
Oh, this is the card my mom.
Shut the f up. Why would your mom be paying a card for you?
Because it was my one get out of jail free card.
Oh
So
my
she's
God.
paying it off from $2,787?
Yeah, she just pays the minimum payment every month.
So interest is going to be accruing forever for... So
And
she's,
when I do use it, I pay off.
so she's going to be paying this for 11 years because that's how long it's going to take.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
I thought it was going to be a few years.
Oh my God.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I genuinely thought it was only going to take like a few years when she first
How?
told me. It's already been a few years since she.
$2,787.02, $80 minimum payment, and she's paying it.
Yeah, she put in her own income too, so my credit score would look better.
Why is your mom
too, so-
subsidizing
Your
you?
incredible credit score, 444.
I'm working on it.
Listen, I mean,
That's what they all say.
I don't know. We do need to get you. Do you want to stay there? Is it a small town? What are you
don't wanna
trying
stay
to
there.
do?
I'm trying to move like into a suburb outside of Pittsburgh and work
Okay,
in
there
Pittsburgh.
you go. Oh,
Okay,
Pittsburgh's
okay.
okay. I mean, it's not the best economic miracle of a city, but it definitely had a little bit of the emptying out of the Rust Belt. It's like the easternmost Rust Belt, but
It's done well enough, I suppose. I'm just gonna lower my volume here. I know it's triggering my model here. Oh, by the way, I do have my actual Live 2D model. I still gotta get up and running. I have everything set up for it. I just want to make it a nice, good, grandiose reveal for everyone.
listen, we'll get you a course career certification. A lot of people in the audience have used them to get six-figure jobs,
Yeah.
raises up to six figures. I'll
What
get you one of
would
those to
that
help.
relate to me? I currently
Is it what you want to do? Because you can get accounting, you can get a project manager, you can get the tech. You
Well,
can
right
get
now
an,
I'm finishing my psych
get
degree
everything.
and then I'm going to nursing school.
Okay, yeah, nursing. Okay, yeah. No, might not have one for you. But if you ever try to do
look.
anything, we'll do that. And it can just add to your resume in general, right?
Yeah.
So interest is accruing like crazy, at least no fees or anything.
Yeah, I don't have any fees on any of mine. I always pay them.
What concerns me is the entire plan that you were talking about in the pre-interview is how you want to pay off your credit cards. Okay, that
Yeah.
part's not a concern. But so that you can still use them. You're not a credit card person. Look what you've done. You're using, girl, do you not recognize that on the first card, the Avant card, that you literally got a credit limit increase just the other day before coming on financial audit and you already doubled your balance up to that limit? How can you tell us in the pre-interview that you want to pay off the cards so you can be a credit card person and just use them? You're clearly not that kind of person.
I did pay off like 200 and then I spent it again while I was
Yes,
down
exactly.
here.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying, dummy. Come on. That's what I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, I got something new to help you that we have personally built right here on CalebHammer.com. We have 3 new Caleb Hammer financial resources. They are the ones I would personally use, which is why we made them for you to use. As you've already heard me talk about, personal loans are okay when you're good at debt. I personally use them when I can leverage them for a situation. So we have good personal loans on CalebHammer.com. We also have auto insurance now. You can check for free and see if you can save a shit ton of money on auto insurance. And then to close it off, for now, because we're building more, we have a debt relief program. You've seen how hard it is for people to get out of debt on this show. This makes it so much easier, but only if you're actually ready to change. Remember, none of this actually matters if you continue the same bad behavior. So it's not for you if you still suck. But if you've proved you can budget, check out these 3 programs from personal loans to debt relief to car insurance to see if you can save a shit ton of money across the board. Go to CalebHammer.com or the Caleb Hammer Financial Resources part of the pinned comment or description below. Starbucks is bullshit and a waste of money, and you
Here's the
already
gamer
know
stuff
that
sad.
by making your coffee at home and investing the rest. So now
One day I hope I can sell mysterious powder to people for a decent price. That gives them plenty of energy. Camera subs, please consider this my application for an early draft.
you need to do that with your energy drink as well. Make gamer subs at home for just 40 cents a serving. And honestly, it literally tastes better. And we proved this accidentally via a blind taste test in our Hammer Elite show, Fat and Fatter.
The number 1 ranked energy drink is Gamer Subs.
Literally, the cherry flavor is
insane.
Listen, you can also get free samples to see if you like it, or 10% off your order at gamersubs.gg, or click that link in the description below. Type in code Caleb. So how the f is that a possible plan? Look at your behavior. This is a mess. You're not gonna be able to sustain yourself. I'm also being told like okay, yes, you wanna move out. You told me you want to go to Pittsburgh, but you're 22 and you refuse to even have a roommate. Don't have an income that's good enough. You have an insane minimum monthly payments and you spend more than you make. And you won't get a roommate? Where's your you're so entitled.
My roommate's my cat, and she can't work.
You're not willing to get a
What the
human
fuck is
roommate.
wrong
Do you
with
not
you?
understand?
I don't do well with roommates. And the only
Why?
person I would
Why?
want to
Why?
be my roommate also does not like roommates. So,
Really?
Okay, then maybe you guys would be good for each other, actually, because you would just treat it with respect.
yeah, that's what I was
Why
thinking.
can't
I'm
you
trying to
handle
convince
roommates?
her.
Tell me.
It's just, I don't know, just I like my own space. And if I have a roommate, I don't feel like the shared space is like part of my space.
Well, you just have to be respectful. If both parties are respectful, it
Yeah,
absolutely
make
is.
sacrifices, can you?
Well, actually, with the Chase card, also the credit limit used to be $2,400, and then while I was in Florida visiting family in March, it doubled.
Great.
Right.
I'm asking about how you're going to need to save money, but you're so entitled to think you need to live in your own place. Your own place, that's going to immediately eat like 40% of your income in a minimum.
I have a plan.
What's your plan?
What's
Then?
your
Let's hear
plan?
your grand plan.
Okay,
I want your
grand plan. I'm going to finish school, and then I'm
Which
gonna.
takes how long?
I have one more year of undergrad, and then the nursing program. My mom
first of all-
said it takes like a fall, spring, summer, and then fall. So it's like 4
Usually
terms.
people's undergrad is nursing, though. Why are you doing that as like a grad?
Because I just decided now I wanted to do nursing.
Then just go into it now. Stop your grad. Just transfer credits and pursue it now if that's what you're going to do. The psychology degree, it does nothing anyway.
Well, a lot of the
Without a
nursing programs
master's
are
degree.
like second degree in nursing, so they know that you
No,
already
just
have
go
a
into
program.
nursing now. Transfer what you can and catch up. Why take this extra year of time and student costs and bullshit?
Because I also think it would be helpful with what I want to do with nursing. I kind of want to be like psychiatric nursing.
You learn shit on your own time. Take extra classes and bonus later. But you are literally wasting time right now.
Well, anyway, the plan was I was going to do that. And then
It's opportunity cost. Stop, dude, you just dismiss what I say and you say, anyway. No, go into nursing now. Why waste this time?
Not.
I have to talk to my mother about
Oh
that
my
then.
gosh, why does
Lord.
she matter?
Because her opinion matters to me. She's very important in my
Yes,
life.
okay, get an opinion, but it shouldn't dictate your entire life. Look where you are. If this is what her opinion has gotten you, then it's not working.
It's not working at all.
Well, I guess her getting me out of jail with the Discover card kind of just like,
You were in
Actually
jail.
out of jail.
well, she kind of got me out of jail. with it.
Jail?
No, she got me out of like my get out of jail free card was her paying that card off, and I didn't learn my
She's
lesson.
just
I got
doing the
myself
minimum
again.
monthly payment.
Yeah.
You're spending on all the other cards.
I thought you
And I
actually were
was
saying
spending
she's
on
gone to
this
jail.
one
I'm like,
because all
okay,
the
another
other
story
cards
for
are maxed
this.
out, so.
Dude, you had debts. You went to Disney. They maxed out at the debt. You're thinking of applying to consolidation, or you did already. And
I
you're
did,
waiting
and
for
then I
your
decided
mom?
not to.
Like, what the f are you doing? So, okay, yeah, sorry. What's your plan?
Plan is, okay, so I finished school. I will think about go straight to nursing, right? But I do have my schedule for the fall set already. And then the plan was after that, I was going to live at home for like, because the program I'm looking at, they want you to work for them for a few years. So that's a guaranteed job for at least 3 years. And I was hoping by like 1.5 years in that, I would have saved up enough to move out. And by that time, like 6 months before I move out, I want to like buy like furniture and stuff. So it's not like all at once.
Okay.
So it's not like giant expensive, like, oh, I need all this
Well,
furniture and
what
stuff.
the cost of your housing will be related to your income? That's my
I
concern.
know the place I was looking at for, it was like $2,000 a
If that's
month
still on the
with
market.
utilities.
Make 3,200.
Yeah, and I don't know.
But
Well,
you
new,
get a-
job,
see,
new job will be
so
more.
entitled.
New
Yes,
job will
but
be
how
more.
much? You're still going to start on the bottom wrong. Okay, with this card, this Victoria's Secret card, you purchased immediately what you put towards it, and with the interest, it actually pushed it basically above. And it's to purchase at Victoria's Secret because you want to look like a slut for your Christian
Yeah.
dating app, I guess.
Oh, that's
What?
I like their clothing too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's what everyone
it's
says.
$30 is the minimum monthly payment.
And I pay like 50 to 100
You could just
towards
pay
it.
this. No, you don't. You put yes, you paid 50 towards it, but then you purchased 43 and then interest hit. You don't understand that.
Well, usually
That
the
makes
store cards I don't
if you're
touch as
putting
much.
extra towards it, it doesn't make a difference if you still spend on it and then interest accrues. How do you not understand that? How do you not understand that that destroys the entire situation?
Well, I try not to use those ones. The
Try
store
not
cards
to.
I don't
Yeah, you
use that
did.
much.
Yeah, you did. So what?
Because
what
I
are you
can't
talking
use
about?
those ones
You
anywhere
can't tell
else.
me. You can't tell me you try not to, and then in the statement I have, you do, and it just ruins it. The interest rate's literally 36%. You know how insane that is for a credit card? Bad credit cards. Credit one's at like 28%. 36% crazy. Why even allow yourself to? You're telling me you want to be a person who pays off your credit cards and then use credit cards, but you allow yourself to put two of these cards, spend money on two of these cards that have 36% interest rate credit cards. Really the worst I've ever seen for credit cards. Ever. I don't see worse than that for credit cards on the show. Payday loans, yes, but I've never seen worse than that for credit cards.
I didn't know
And
what a
you're
good
telling me-
interest rate was.
If you are the person who says you don't know that, how can you be the person that uses credit cards? You're literally saying you want to be the one who uses credit cards. You didn't even know. You wouldn't even look at that.
And I thought it was a smart decision because I shop there so much and you get more rewards back.
Oh, rewards, you're losing 36%. You literally, in the entire pre-interview, were blaming credit cards for increasing the limit instead of your behavior of spending up to the limit.
I'm just an impulsive person.
Exactly. So why should you have access to credit cards after you pay them off?
I feel like
should
once
you?
I'm smarter with it, I can like, at least the store ones, I can like just use it for the
God's
store and then
sake.
pay it off immediately once it hits.
But you don't. That's the thing. You don't. Interest is accruing. You're saying all these things that you could do, but you don't. So what's the point if you don't, but you might?
But I got to pay them all off first and then I can do that.
So, okay, but you
Oh
don't.
dear God.
Hey, there's only one card that's making progress, and it's the one that you're not spending on because your mom won't let you, that she is putting the minimum towards. The rest are just going up. You're actually, since here,
fucked.
your debt has only gone up. Like, what the f are we talking about? How can you even say that to me?
I'm just letting Caleb speak right now because like she's dug herself such a fucking grave.
At this table, at the financial audit table, how can you say that to me?
Well, it's just been my last few paychecks have been a little, like I haven't gone up to like my
Oh,
average
never mind. You
hours.
actually have spent more on the card that your mom is paying off. So what the f?
Yeah, I've been spending it for the trip, but I've been paying it off.
Show me.
Oh wait, my phone's hiding.
Google number this guy.
It's not loading. Come here. I don't know what the Discover app's doing, but it's
Oh,
so
brother.
hard to log in. I'm working on it.
Pull it up.
I'm trying to do my Face ID, and it just keeps going to this screen. There it is.
What the
Put
fuck?
on less makeup next time.
Yeah.
Uber makes sense where you're here. The market.
Oh yes, I had to get my vinyl I've been hunting for.
Oh, for
I
fuck's
broke
sake.
my nail to find a vinyl.
No, it's not just spending here. You literally added $1,000 to it.
Well, like half of that's for the trip.
Half?
Like,
Half?
yeah.
Get out of jail free card. Okay. I'm gonna try to get on the phone with your.
I'm working
We
on
also need to
it.
get
Yeah.
on with your
I'm working on it, Dad. Oh God, not Christian.
mom, because this enablement's crazy, and she doesn't even realize she's gonna be paying this forever. Because it's not gonna take that 11 years or whatever I said. Now it's gonna be double. This is crazy. Yeah, let's Uber in, but the market bullshit. Uber in, that's fine. Numero 28, $44.38.
Oh yeah, my expensive dinner last night. I didn't realize it would be that expensive.
You can look at the prices.
You dumb bitch.
I didn't realize
Even
them adding
before
up
you
would be
go there.
expensive.
She's incapable of anything. No accountability. This
I didn't know where
This
to
fucking
eat.
bitch.
That place looked good.
go anywhere, but you know it's gonna cost money, especially if it's like in the downtown area.
Yeah.
Market. This is just air mark. Yeah. Going against some bullshit. Some Wendy's. This is crazy. You're crazy.
I did just pay like half of what I had spent before on it.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
we might have to message him on Tinder actually, since I want to make sure we have a good time. Pull up his Tinder chat.
I would need my phone to do that, Caleb.
That's why I gave it to you. Are you stupid?
You're just sitting there with it for a second. I'm like, what are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing? Dumb
Dude,
bitch.
the small screen's crazy.
Oh yeah,
for
I'm trying to get the
fucking
new phone. I'm paying off next month my mom the rest of what I owe on that phone, and I'm getting a new one.
hell. Oh Lord.
Immediately into debt for a new phone.
She was fine with it as long as I paid for the rest of that one.
Look at you. You're trying to get cracked on here. This is wild, this shit.
Good Lord.
Okay. Yeah, the 36% interest is crazy. You literally just went. So when you got access to more money, you went and got a shitty Coach purse for $600.
Oh, yes.
This is insane. This is frivolous. It's not even anything good. You didn't even get a good brand.
And the funny thing with that is currently when I'm at home, I use a thrifted purse instead of that one.
Yeah, it's Coach. I wouldn't be seen outside with it either.
Coach is
What are
nice.
you, poor?
Coach is nice. I like Coach.
Nah, it's fine.
It's really popular in
I've
my
just
area.
learned about.
I live in a poor area.
There you go. I've learned about bags recently, and now then I have to, get gifts and Coach is just, it's not
It's
made
garbage.
well.
Yeah.
There's just so many issues. Every time I view one, I'm like going through it, and there's like stitching issues. It's all crap, and they got they got outlet stores.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's an
I don't
outlet store near
trust-
me. There's an outlet mall near me. I got
I
my
don't
wallet
trust a
there.
luxury brand that has that outlet store.
Nope. I wouldn't.
I'd rather get like a Macy's bag because at least you know they're living up to the quality of what it is. Coach tries to pretend they're nice, and then you spend a pretty penny for shit. We'll find you a nice man who will get you a nice bag.
I have a nice bag. I got it thrifting.
Unfortunately, you'll be giving him AIDS. Synchrony.
Of course.
Yes.
What's going on with this?
My American Eagle card. I used to work there for 2 years. And
Oh, so you went into debt for that? That's
no.
great.
I just opened the card recently because I was like, oh yeah, I've heard such
For
good
city
things
outlets,
about
city
it.
outlets. Yeah,
Yeah,
you went to
yeah,
the
they
outlet
always
store.
do.
So,
Yeah, it's not an actual outlet store. That's where I used to work at that store.
okay, $409.55.
I just don't
minimum
know.
monthly payment
She's just the epitome of every single modern woman. There is no two ways about it.
of
I think it's like 30.
30.
Yeah.
Man, okay. Yeah, just opened it, immediately did it. Oh, you got fired from American Outlets.
Oh yes, because of my sleep issue.
Oh, is that legal?
Well,
if
it
it's
was
officially
like,
diagnosed,
well,
the
okay, this is
narcolepsy,
the whole
right?
situation. I had pointed out, and they had changed. I came in for my schedule shift on Mother's Day, and they had freaking changed my schedule last minute, and I had
Oh,
not
so it
saw
wasn't for your sleeping issues.
Yeah, but I slept again, and so then I was late again. So then she was like, "Oh, you're fired anyway because of your point issue." Because I brought in my 2 weeks. So I'm like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. You guys changed my schedule last minute on Mother's Day.
See, this is insane. You're going to Orlando again, Orlando Studios, in October. You're never going to pay these off. Do you not understand this? Do you not understand the consequences of your behavior
Well, I'm
that
trying
you are
to.
doing?
Well, whenever I go to Florida, I see family, so I stay with them. So,
Oh, you're
do.
going to Orlando Studios, not family.
I do want to go to Orlando Studios at some
Exactly.
point.
Do you not
Fucking
understand what
hell.
I'm saying? I swear, you hear my criticism and you go a completely different direction instead of addressing what I say.
Every single
You're
time.
never
it's
going to
true.
get out of debt if you keep doing this.
Well, that's why whenever I only want to go visit family, I don't want to go to like Orlando Studios.
It's
and-
literally, you
okay.
talked about going to Orlando Studios in October for your next trip.
Oh, not with my sister. I wanted to just go with me and my cousin.
So how does
Holy fuck. Is this intentional stupidity? Because I believe this would actually work on the FBI interrogators at Guantanamo.
that
My sister's coming with us.
CIA
change?
ter-
My sister's
interrogators
coming
at
with us.
Guantanamo.
How does that
October.
change you spending the money and never getting out of debt? You will never make a sacrifice because you have no accountability. You will always want to pay off debt, but you never will because you'll never sacrifice anything to actually do it. You'll
Because this is pretty Pinterest spoiled syndrome that a lot of modern women have.
never join us on the other side of the hill of prosperity, of paying off debt.
I'm just slowly getting up the hill.
No, you're just slow.
I'm slowly getting up the hill.
You're not getting up the hill. You've gotten in worse debt from the statements you sent in.
I'm working on that hill.
Okay, you're rolling down it, dude.
You rolled
Uncontrolled.
down a little bit, but it's just important to persevere.
No, where's the going up? They're all maxed out, basically. Except for that small little stupid card. Besides that, all the major ones are maxed out, and you're relying on your mommy. Mommy! You even told Lindsay that these statements were you being good.
Yeah, it wasn't like the best month, but I was
you're
actually being pretty good.
pathetic. And
Yeah.
here's your checking account. $303, I guess, to your internet provider?
Jesus.
Internet extra to freestyle. Freestyle?
Oh, okay. That was for something we were talking about in the post show, but that was money I had gotten to put into my scholarship for my sister. So I transferred that to that account.
Okay.
And the reason I didn't send in that account is because it was just the scholarship money.
Fabletics. Yeah, okay.
They
it's
have
working.
longs. They have longs in their sweatpants. I need the longs.
You don't need the longs.
Hold on. Hair loft $80, hair loft $70, PayPal out $514.
Holy fuck.
Oh, that was money I owed my
Only spent $35 on a haircut.
mom.
Oh my goodness.
Because
you're never
she
gonna
paid
get out of debt.
because my school was
all
like
of that you owe money and a lot more, and
Well-
then all that, and then yet you still go and get coffee. You still do $40 at
And that's
Hampton.
$35 Canadian with tip. Oh my
You
god.
go to Villa Fresh, $6.57. Playthings. What's playthings?
oh, it's like a toy store near me.
Literally, I can lecture you with my $30 haircut.
Cool. It's like in a rocket ship.
Like what kind of like toy? Like,
No, it's like I went with my sister and we
playthings.
got like squishies and stuff.
Oh my god.
okay,
Toys.
you spent
Like,
$21
juvenile toys, Caleb.
16 cents there. Dunkin', Appleville. Bullshit.
Or
Bullshit. You went and got some energy drinks.
I actually
Care.com.
did a
Must
smart
be it, Mark.
decision.
Care?
Oh yeah, that was whenever I was
don't have
looking for a
Care.
job.
Wait, don't you have a car debt?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I should probably see that before I go into your checking account. Pull it up.
Here. Well, the thing is,
More
I only
Fabletics because you're
get-
a addict. You went inside Dunkin' Donuts. You went
Lordy.
inside, got some bullshit. Went inside, got some bullshit. Dunkin' Donuts. Went inside, got some bullshit. There's more to this checking account, but let me see the car loan first.
That's just. she
What's
sent
your
me some
car?
pictures. It's a 2021 Chevrolet Spark. I don't know if the pictures are, but she's
Chevy Spark, one of the worst cars to get your hands on. I get it's a good entry level car, or it seems like it now on paper. One of the worst cars you can buy.
texted what the loan was and like the interest, but I only pay
The
150 a
original.
month
What's
towards
the
it.
loan balance now?
Like 9,000. It's in the first pictures you
What do you
sent.
think it's worth?
I think are probably
What's the
around
car?
9,000. It's a 2021 Chevrolet Spark.
It's worth 5.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I got it for like 12.
Interest 15.33.
I don't know. My dad was doing all the paperwork stuff. I just signed where I was when
Your
I
dad
was
got
sold.
felt-
No
Felted.
accountability, no agency, no ability to do anything. You're literally a permanent child
You
forever.
got felted.
Shut the fuck up. You are not a victim to the world. You're only a victim to yourself. $260.81. Do you realize how pathetic all the excuses you're making are? Where nothing is your choice? So your mom pays this and then you pay her.
I pay her 150. Yes.
What? She puts $260 to it.
Yeah, I pay 150 of that.
Oh my god.
This is pathetic. You're 22. You should be paying the whole thing. She needs to stop supporting you. This is crazy.
No, he's back on his typing nonsense.
I gotta get this guy to
Excuse
call
me.
us. I've never been away from my phone to not see notifications as long as this guy. Back to the checking account. Energy drink. Amazon. Bullshit. Amazon. Bullshit. Bullshit. Victoria's Secret again. Getting an energy drink. Energy drink. Well, that might be gas. Arby's. Bullshit. Kohl's. Freestyle again. $900.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts. Spotify. PayPal 763.
Yeah, that was money I owed my mom.
Duncan, your checking account's insane. You'd be out of debt if you just didn't spend your money. Nails again.
Tails again, of course.
Tav or Tave. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Amazon.
Oh, Tave, that's the bar I go to.
Oh, great.
great.
That you.
I don't go that much.
So you still went. You still spent money that you don't have.
Oh,
Shut
they're
the
like-
fuck up.
it's cheaper than the drinks
22,
here.
Vera Bradley. Coach again. Bath and Body Works.
Oh, that was whenever I went to
bullshit.
mall.
Bullshit. Energy drinks. Journeys. Ulta. Energy drink. Claire's. Something premium. I don't even know. Energy drink. Vending machine. Oh! Energy drink. Energy drink. Energy drink. Taco Bell. Dunkin'. Energy drink. Energy drink.
Oh lordy.
Premium. Energy drink. Zotlow.net.
What the fuck is that?
Energy drink, Amazon, Subway, Michael's, and bullshit.
Is that Michael's Craft
This is
Store?
actually
Dollar
one of the
General.
most insane checking accounts I've seen in a long time. The freestyle thing
Oh,
again.
it's checking out too. That's even
Wendy's,
worse.
Appleville, Taco Bell, bullshit. Dunkin' Donuts, bullshit. You spend all your money on bullshit.
Oh,
Like, this
so
is
it was
crazy.
Sunday.
Yeah. No. You literally spend approximately $5,000 on bullshit when you make $3,200. How the no shit you're going in so far into debt and making it
Lord.
worse every month. You deserve nothing. Your mom needs to abandon you so you
Please.
fall and pick yourself back up and learn something for the first time in your life. This is insane.
Oh, my lovely tiny savings account.
Oh wait, there's student loans too.
Oh, yeah.
How much?
I don't know. Actually, we're going to call my mom in the post show and see how much it's total because some are Parent Plus loans in her name.
Oh, well, we'll call her to
Bloody
get that. But for the
fucking
ones
dog.
you have, 900, that's it?
Should be multiple of it in there.
No. Your student loans is 21,866. You haven't even graduated. And you're not even willing to take a fast track to your degree of choice. You're so stupid. I don't get it. $21,886. What's your minimum?
I don't have a minimum
You're
yet.
in college. That's
Yeah.
Well, don't be a victim about your student loans once you graduate.
You're fucked.
That's why I want to get the credit card debt done by that
I'm being
time.
told you have concerts lined up, trips lined up. This thinks your credit score is below 600.
Yeah, that's the one from my bank.
Here,
I have a lot of
bullshit.
inquiries.
Like, this is insane. This is insane. How much do you owe your mom right now?
I actually just paid off her last thing. The next paycheck, I give her the 150 for my car payment, and then I'm good.
Yeah, until you're done with your car.
Yeah.
No, you owe her some for Olivia Rodrigo, but you don't know how much.
Oh,
yet.
she did say that that's fine because it's my sister's. My sister running the
Jesus
concert, so I'm
Christ.
going with her.
You are so spoiled. You are so entitled. You are such a
Thank you.
permanent victim to yourself and only yourself. Let's get this budget. You're so pathetic. The minimum payments
Just
that
kill me
you
slowly.
owe to your mom and stuff and not taking into account hers is still, I mean, with your income, not great, of $488.81. What's your rent?
Nothing.
How?
How the
I live
fuck
with
do you
my
figure
mom.
that? No.
This
my
is
family,
pathetic.
but
There is no
mom.
reason you're
No.
in debt. Do you have to provide anything for utilities or?
No.
You're disgusting. You disgust me. You disgust me. This is pathetic, actually. This is pathetic. Do you have to contribute to the groceries or do they grocery shop?
They grocery shop.
You are so pathetic. This phone bill, how much?
Nothing.
Okay. Gas is reimbursed.
Yeah, but I have to pay it.
How
for it
much
up front.
extra? Yeah, but it's reimbursed in the end.
Oh yeah.
So I'm Xing it out because that's included in your income
Okay.
of $3,200.
So I would say an extra.
Car insurance.
My mom pays it.
Subscriptions, I'll give you 50 bucks. Do you have any pets?
Yes.
Do you have to buy them pet food?
Yeah.
How much?
Probably like 25 a month, I guess.
What is your pet?
A cat.
Okay, I'll get you $50 pet insurance. TP fund, anything else you need? Do they buy you tampons and everything?
I don't get my period with my birth control.
Do they buy you toothpaste and toothbrushes?
No, I pay for those things myself.
Okay, I'll get you a TP fund, $150. You decide where that goes. It's what you need to survive. But I mean, they're still taking care of your toilet paper.
I
and
might
all
need
that shit.
TP fund a little bit more. Does that include my nails? I need to put
Lordy.
my nails in there.
No, you don't. Go yourself, you entitled
Fucking
bitch.
nails.
Medical health care, you got copays on a monthly basis?
My mom has
I'm
like
sure
a
you need
card
a lot
that
of
pays
therapy.
for them.
Great, your mom. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, of
It's like a
course, your
card
mom.
through
Okay,
work.
is there anything that needs to be in this budget that I've not put in?
My nails. Well, you didn't put in gas. I have extra gas. I need
Okay,
to put
how
in.
much for extra gas? As an app
I would
post
say like
reimbursement.
an extra like 200. I got
What?
places
Oh,
to
because
be.
yeah, you got to drive around to get your pussy filled,
God damn.
which is actually true.
Not sure right now. I've been doing pretty good.
I mean, again, I'm shaming you, but like, go be however you want to be. It's actually fine. I don't really care. Don't let other people run your life, dude. You literally have an extra $2,000 a month. Like, this is so stupid. This is so stupid.
Jesus Christ.
Like, your debt is paid off in less than a year. This is so. This is one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen. It's less than a year. Then an emergency fund, you'll be perfectly fine. But you'll never do it because you'll always prioritize concerts. You're getting enabled, and you think you're a victim, and your entitlements up. But you can get out of debt like that. You're disgusting. As an individual, you are disgusting.
Jesus.
In the post show, I'm gonna keep trying to
The
reach
epitome
out
of
to this guy.
every
But
single
here's the
modern
thing.
woman.
Here's the thing. I'm going to keep trying to get in touch with him no matter what after filming. So in the post show will be my conversation with him, whether or not it's filmed with her or even a week from now. It will be there. So join us for the post show for that. But let's get the Hammer financial score first. Spending in a budget,
This
you
one
overspent
is gonna
0
be
out
one
of 10.
that
Debt,
definitely
you
gets
have
thrown a
mom
lot of
debt, so
people
0
in
out of 10. Emergency fund, didn't see anything, 0 out of 10. Retirement, nothing. Okay, everything's 0. Go f yourself, 0 out of 10. That makes no sense. Whatever
Go
score
fuck
you took,
yourself
that was
score.
stupid. Get yours at calebhammer.com. It's updated. It's better now. It reflects the
Like, I can't even comment on her finances. Like, it just everything drained me before I went to all the shit she did.
actual score. Now come join us for what is definitely going to be practically the best post show we've ever done. An extra 20 minutes plus 3 premium shows every single day, Monday through Saturday. Join Hammer Elite here on YouTube by clicking that
Hell yeah.
join button or link in the description, or you can watch on the Hammer Elite app or hammerelite.com, wherever you prefer. It's the same on both platforms. See you there. I think I'm getting the call. Hello?
Hello? Yes.
So I'm here with who you went with yesterday, but she said that when you guys went back to her hotel, you kept trying to touch her and take her clothes off, and she kept saying no, but you kept pursuing.
I was not trying to do anything. Yeah, like I'm just being honest. I left like immediately. She says, "Oh, like, can you leave, please?"
I just launched the brand new Hammer Elite app, available
Sounds Slavic.
on every major platform.
on the phone
so you can
at
watch
least.
every show anywhere you want. You'll get
Yeah, go check out Caleb Hammer's post show. Like, subscribe to him. Maybe even like buy into his subscription service. He's got a lot of good shit going on. But thank you, Caleb. We're gonna take a brief moment here to respite. I'll decide if I want to continue on the stream, but we're just gonna take a brief break. Thank you. But thanks for Caleb Hammer. Go check out, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe to him. Caleb Hammer, maybe even do the same for me. I'd really appreciate it, but definitely go check out the source. That's the main thing I always promote on these channels. Thank you.